hopefully we're starting. Let's hope this goes better than yesterday, guys. Whimsical Wyvern here. I stream weeknights on Twitch. And I put my VODs on YouTube. And you're welcome to come hang out. See if I can get this to work. Today. Post. And then we have YouTube General. Sorry, Bot is here. I was fired from the keyboard factory yesterday. I wasn't putting in enough shifts. Reaction day. How many themed? What? Hello, let me send, please. Let me send. All right, hopefully that'll work. All right. So I tried something new that took me forever to get it actually up and running because it wasn't working, but I think I figured it out. It only took me a good 40 minutes longer than planned, but whatever. Here I am. Today, I have a bunch of comedians lined up. I know people asked about specific ones, and some of them were very funny. I'll roll those in so people can ask for specific clips potentially from the people they were talking about. Rather than repeat ones that we've seen in I could repeat what's been in the chat. That's okay too. We'll see. We'll see how people feel when we get there. But as it is, I have multiple, let me just see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people lined up. So hopefully that'll be nice. Incoming art ad break. I wish I could just tell it to do it now because nobody's on right now. That'd be perfect timing. I don't know. What do I know, right? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I messed up my avatar. Let's see. Ooh. Well, I was so clever. I had a French comedian lined up first because my French follower always comes in the beginning and he's not here. Maybe I'll have to. Nah, because it's late for him. Oh my goodness. No, we're not bothering. He's sleeping. That's a good thing. He could catch the VOD. That looks weird. Is that how it's showing up on Twitch? Hello, hello. No. As long as it's just on my screen, we're going to move forward like nothing is going wrong. Alright, so let me get this video back to the beginning. Boop. And then I guess true to form, when the commercial's over, we will get started, because that gives people a chance to show up. If you're on the VOD, just skip forward like another minute or two, probably. I should find a way to mark that. I just thought of another one. Yep, that's what it was. I'll be able to find that. Ad break in progress ends in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete. My community is back. Except that's never really how it happens. But we're going to pretend like it does. All right. So today, Tomas, hi, how are you doing, lovely, crazy, gorgeous lady? Very well, thank you. All right. I was starting with a French guy for our lovely nameless, but I think he's not feeling well. He usually pops in at the beginning and he hasn't. But maybe he'll see the VOD. So I have a whole bunch of them lined up. And then I'm going to go ahead as more people are in here and then do more like variety. Baguette. Baguette. Croissant. Merci beaucoup, s'il vous plaît. Répondez-vous, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît shows up a lot. Anyway, this is a comedian that is French Moroccan. So I thought he would be a fun, pardon me, oh my goodness, a fun start. But I couldn't find a whole lot from him on YouTube. So I did my best. All right, so are we ready, Tomas? I am going to say 3, 2. Oh, and going between videos is going to be super janky, but I have 6 of them lined up. So let's hope. Let's hope. Maybe you guys,
English language is hard.
You guys might all hate me after this. So he's si, oui, oui. So si, si, si. Si, oui, oui. All right, here we go. So this guy, this is a skit about how hard it is for French people to do the English language.
For French speakers, you don't realize, because it's natural for you, not only that we need to know the words, we need to know where to put the emphasis on the right syllable. I don't know why they did that, to make it more complicated. I don't understand. Even in the word emphasis, I don't know where to put this emphasis. I don't know if you say emphasis or emphasis or emphasis. I don't know.
Which is a complaint I hear people say about speaking French when they're English, which is hilarious. All right.
I'm confused. And the accent, we have an accent, the accent, right? I live in the US now, and sometimes I feel if I don't have the good accent, they don't get it, they don't understand, they don't meet me halfway. I jumped in a cab in New York City a few weeks ago. I said to the driver, please take me to JFK Airport.
Well, he's as real as you get. I think he's considered to be Canadian now, but my understanding is he grew up primarily in Paris, but his father was Moroccan. But I don't remember. I just remembered him when I was thinking of different comedians as being family friendly and a lot of fun. And I thought it would be cool because he talks about what it's like in France versus America. And, you know, it would be more fun with Nameless, but it's still fun.
And instead of Jay, the guy had no idea what I was talking about. I said, sir, forget about the J or the G, whatever. Just, I mean, how many places do you know in New York City with an F and K in an airport? You know what? If I was a cab driver and you asked me to take you to KFC Airport, I take you to JFK Airport. Let's imagine some Americans come to visit to Paris. They're lost. They see me in the street. They come to me. I won't stop, but let's imagine.
Yep.
Imagine, they just mix it up. They're like, oh, we're looking for the iPhone tower. I'm not gonna go like, oh, the Apple store, come with me. No. Anyway, so this cab driver kept correcting my accent, and he was Indian.
You fell? Tomas, how do you keep falling so much? You're not trying to follow that cat on top of the roof, are you? You have my attention. You keep falling. You're worrying me. Tower? Estoy confusado. What do you mean? I'm confusado. Eiffel Tower? Eiffel. Oh my gosh, you got me. Okay. Ha ha ha. So funny, Tomas. So funny. Make me think that you have some kind of horrible disease where you keep falling down. Hilarious. I'm glad you're doing well. That is funny.
Said, sir, we're both immigrants. We should be helping each other. And by the way, you maybe got the J thing right for JFK, but you said airport. Everything is new, guys. People are nice. I'm not used to that. I'm from Paris. I lived in Paris. People are rude. I walked into a store in New York City. This young guy came up to me and said, hello and welcome. How you doing today? My name is Jason. If you need anything, please feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to help. I said, Jason, this is too intense. You're putting a lot of pressure on both of us. Those guys, they want to work. They want to help you.
I don't know why that's showing up.
He was running in the store, went in the back, came back, said, I'm so sorry, we don't have it. I said, it's okay, Jason, no worries. No, let me call another store. I said, come on, stop it, oh. And then he said something you will never, ever hear in France. He said, oh, let me double check.
I wonder if it's still like that in New York. My understanding is it's gotten a little more less friendly, but maybe in the nicer stores it's still really friendly. But I don't think of New York as friendly. I'm going to be honest.
In Paris, we don't even have single check.
Yeah, you
In
see it,
Paris,
you
the
get
girl
it. If
would be
not,
like,
too
I
bad,
don't
so
have
sad.
it unless I start to look for it. I've been texting some girls these days. It's great. But there's some
Sacre bleu. Not sacre blanc. Sacre bleu. Yes. And actually, I don't think it's so bad in France. But yeah, bleu. But if you are watching a Canadian show, they'll beat that. Which is kind of funny.
in English, I don't know. I texted a girl last night and I said, what about a drink right after the show? She said, I'm down. I said, okay, so let's do it maybe next week. She said, why? I said, because you're depressed. I understand. She said, oh no, I'm down means I'm totally up for it. How am I supposed to know? So I said, you want to go out? She said, I'm in. I texted another girl and I said, what about a drink right after my...
Okay. The funny thing with that was we were watching a show that was from Canada and we didn't realize. And they were doing, it was a Canadian production company. But I think it was primarily an American show. And they were doing like the S word and all kinds of stuff. And then all of a sudden there's a beep and we're like, what's the beep? What's the beep? So we found an unbeeped one to see. And yeah, it was Sacre Bleu. Yep.
My show, she said, would be dope. I said to my best friend, what does it mean? He said, it means she's too young.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. She way too
And
young.
I texted this other girl and I said, what about a drink right after my show? I don't know if I'm getting too old or what, but I don't get the new emojis, guys. She said, why not? And then a Spanish dancer, another Spanish dancer, 2 glasses of champagne, 3 firecrackers over there with the building and a cap, Indian guy with a thing on his hat. Then she put a monkey covering his face and eggplant. I was like, I don't know what to do, man. I sent her back in an ambulance. She responded, sounds like a plan. Thank you, Montreal. You've been great.
Howie Mandel here saying thanks for watching and please click on subscribe.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that it lets you do that. So Twitch won't let you say crazy lady, it'll let you put an eggplant emoji in? Alright. Now I have to figure out how to switch. So I'm going to take off the picture for just a second. Let's see if that worked. Yay! Alright, I did it. It's just a veggie. Yep. Very Italian. So, I don't know, Tomas. Norm Macdonald might not be the best option for you. I think he's funny, but he's kind of a dry humor. This is 38 minutes of this too, so I don't know. That might be too much. Let's see. I've got... Ooh. That would be funny. We'll go with Norm Macdonald for now. All right. What is dry humor? Well, let me introduce you. All right, it's like, you know what? Let's say it's like dad jokes on crack. It's just not quite. I don't know. It's dark. He has a dark sense of humor. Like, it'll sound like he's just rambling on some silly story that doesn't really mean anything and might not tie together or make sense. And then all of a sudden, he gets to the punchline, and the whole thing is hilarious. I don't know. I'm describing it very badly, but let's introduce you. I can't wait to be the one. All right.
Wondering, what are you adhering to
I'm
lately?
a vegetarian, a strict vegetarian.
No, have you done that?
Well, I eat chicken.
That's not vegetarian. That's
I said I'm not strict. I eat chicken and
steaks.
beef. Ate raw game. Did you ever eat? It's not dead yet.
No, you're
And
over
you
there.
eat it, and as you're eating it, their death throes are making you hungrier.
There's nothing.
That's better than a soybean.
Yeah, you're
Let's see. He's famous for doing this without ever cracking a smile. For the most part, like you can see from his eyes, because it's so close up, how funny. He knows what he's doing. His cheeks are getting a little. His nose is a little red, but he's cracking them up partly because he's keeping that kind of monotone.
right, master.
Which sounds better, that or soybean?
Listen,
According to retailers, the most popular Halloween mask this year is O.J. Simpson. And the most popular Halloween greeting is, "I'll kill you and that guy who's bringing over your glasses, or treat." This week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote,
Yeah, he died a couple of years ago. It was really sad. I just picked a random compilation. I didn't see any compilations that I remembered specifically being good, so I just picked this one. Yeah, see? This is dry humor. And he got fired for these. He pushed too close to the sun. But these were his fake news things. But they were a lot of reality thrown in.
"Run by Jews." In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April. See, I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get like a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Oh.
Who's murderers? Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
Yeah, we're not allowed to. You're not allowed to put out accusations without.
That's a little
darling.
too far.
That's the way it does work.
Let's just go on to the next question. please.
Yeah.
This is
No. Clinton would have not been the 70s. Heavens no. 90s? Yeah. Clinton was 90s. All right, here we go.
not my week. What can I tell you?
Oh, it's not mine either, and I'm being very nice, okay? Be a good boy. Now, Norm?
Do you never hear that?
No. Listen, we don't need
I
to
don't want
talk
to get
about
into
that.
this, and I don't want to hear it, and this is not the place to make those accusations, and you're supposed to be funny. Let's get on to the next question. So get with it.
There you go.
This is a live show.
Not for nothing, Norm, but you have been properly chastised by Barbara, so I'm now going to ask the...
Okay, he is funny, and I do love this clip on many levels, but I don't know that this is joke stuff, so we'll see if they get to any of his jokes. Otherwise, I might move on. Here. Do you know Fluffy? We got him on the docket, too.
Next
I
question.
thought it was a matter of record.
Let me do this, okay?
I'll tell you what's a matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up. All right, now.
He don't care.
You've admitted said that you're lazy. I think you've read 6 books in your life.
I've read 6.
6. What kind of a woman would be attracted to you, do you think?
Well, I have a lot of money.
Oh.
Hey, for the 9th consecutive year, Nick, JetBlue Airlines ranked first for satisfaction among all North American airlines. But you know what ranked least in satisfaction? 9/11 Airlines. What a terrible name for an airline. It reminds me of that tragedy.
Oh, 9/11.
Yeah, don't laugh at 9/11 again. 9/11.
Because they all get it after.
I tried to tell him not to laugh. Adam. I know. I walked through blood and bones in the streets of Manhattan trying to find my brother.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was in northern Canada.
Here we see the president and the first bitch.
Whoa.
Hey, slow down, you bitch. Let me catch up. When I accepted the honor of performing here tonight, one thought crossed my mind, and that was, please, God, don't let me bomb in front of the president. But I'm not worried. What the hell do I care? You know, I worked on all my jokes. I got a lot of help from my joke writer, Don Imus. He was helping a lot. Are you familiar? You know this guy? He's a funny guy. He wrote some jokes. Anyways.
The problem is a lot of these clips require context to know why they're funny, and they're not showing any of the context. So they're kind of losing me on this one. Let's see if they have a better one. This one's a funny. It's short too.
When I was young, there was a fella went by the name of
Jacques de Gautier.
De Gautier. And he was from Témiscamingue, Quebec. And Jacques de Gautier, he was a fella that really thought. And he was smart, you know. He was our hope, I guess. And he was, while I was scrambling to get out of high school, Jacques de Gatineau had already...
I think you just changed his last name.
Maybe. All right.
Well, you know, a man grows. But this is the point.
Yeah.
Jacques de Gatineau, he went to McGill University and he got 3 degrees, by golly. And he went over across the pond to the fellers with Cambridge, and he even stood up to them. Mm-hmm. And we thought, boy, he's going to be the next. We had Jean Marchand, Gérald Tertier, Pierre Trudeau, the 3 wise men of Quebec. By God, Jacques de Gatineau was going to be the next.
Give me the next gun.
Yeah, but he vanished.
Uh-huh.
And I met him, I started to do stand-up and travel from here to there and to here again.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I was in Niagara Falls, and gosh, I went over to the SeaWorld there. You know how they have the SeaWorld? You know, with the...
Is there a SeaWorld in Niagara Falls?
The different fish. You know.
Okay.
I didn't know that, but okay. Yeah, yes.
Beluga.
The SeaWorld, I've been there many a time.
Okay, so I was checking out the beluga whales and stuff, and I look over, and who do you think I see?
Wow.
I hope it's that guy.
No, it was just an attendant, but but he showed me to the place I wanted to see, which is where they feed the little baby dolphins, because I love dolphins, you know. And who do I see there but Jacques de Gatineau? And here he is, he's feeding the baby dolphins. And I go up to him and I go, Jacques de Gatineau,
I feel ashamed for you.
Ashamed for you. You were our hope. You were to go to Canada, Canada's nation's capital of Ottawa.
Uh-huh.
You were to be a great man, Jacques Gatineau. And we were all, we pinned all of Témiscamingue, Quebec, pinned our hopes on you.
Uh-huh.
That's a hell of a burden for a man to have a town's hope pinned on them, isn't it, Conan?
It is a lot, big burden.
So he was feeding these baby dolphins, and I said, I'm ashamed of you, Jacques Gatineau. You could have...
You know what I love? I think he is hit or miss. Here's what I love. Tomas, what do baby dolphins eat? Here's a clue. They're mammals.
Have done so many great things. And he said, I think I'm serving a youthful porpoise. Now, I believe that...
Yep.
No! I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
You don't encourage that.
It's like...
That was a 40-minute story.
It's not done.
Youthful porpoise?
Youthful porpoise.
Yes.
Not porpoise.
I don't know. Good God.
I know. That was way out of line.
No, that was way out. Who are you to criticize Oscar Pistorius?
It's like somebody saying, I got to show you something. They take on a 4-mile hike to show you a dog turd.
See, I thought Kenny would like this. That's his thing. Says something, waits 5 minutes, says one more thing. All right.
Look at it. Okay.
Well, there's your reel for CBS. We're getting this right to Les Moonves.
Yeah. I gotta have him.
You want to see that every night, Les? This guy's got
more Quebecois humor.
I love you. I really do. You know that, right?
All right. All right. All right. Yes, see, I thought Kenny would like him a lot, but we're moving on. Speaking of which, are you really the only one there? Ah, okay. Here we go. Can I make this one bigger? Oh, wait, this is part 2. I thought I got part 1. All right. This one is, I really thought I clicked on part 1.
That's the thing, is my jokes are a lot of times true stories. People ask me all the time, Brad, you're a comedian. How do you write your material? I don't. Here's how I write jokes. Step 1, be a dwarf. Step 2, wait. Funny shit's gonna happen to you. I never know when. It's not like I look down like, 3 o'clock, funny shit.
Night of Ashen Roses. I know you're hiding from Tomas. Yeah, we know. It's okay. Let him hide. He says sometimes he listens, but he can't watch. But he can listen to this. This is funny. You don't need to watch it. It's funny.
No, it's not like that. It just happens randomly. Like not too long ago, I took my mom out to lunch. Now, before I go on with this joke, just know that my mom is not a little person like me. And my dad, not a dwarf. No, I know. We don't have to all come from the same tribe. You can't, like, drive down the street and be like, which house do the dwarves live in? It's the mushroom with the door in it. So my mom is driving, I'm in the passenger seat, not a booster. Off. I'm in the normal chair like a big boy. And my mom comes behind this guy. Now this guy's trying to turn down a one-way street, but he's going the wrong way down the one-way street. And this is causing all sorts of traffic.
For the record, I haven't seen the first part of this. I wanted to see the first part, but I have seen the second part, and it is very funny. All right, let's see.
And people are honking, getting very upset. My mom is right behind him. She is polite. She's a prim and proper Southern belle from Savannah, Georgia. And she looks at the guy, she goes, excuse me there, sir. I don't believe you can make a left-hand turn at this particular intersection. I know, you hear that? You want lemonade right now, don't you? Like, that's my mom. And then this guy proceeds to look at my mother and goes, why don't you shut the f*** up? I'm killing you right now, okay? I'm killing you. You say that to my mom? That's my mom. I love my mom. She gave birth to me. And just so you know, giving birth to a dwarf is not easy. It's not like you just sneeze and we fly out of there, okay? Like,
oh my gosh.
The doctor isn't sitting there with a catcher's mitt, like, you know, like that doesn't happen. No, it is very hard to give birth to a little person. When I was born, my head was about the same size as it is right now, okay? Do you understand what that means? And my mom never complained. She never once complained. My dad, he complains about it all the time. He tells me, like, you realize that was the first pussy you ever tore up? That's the thing, is my jokes are a lot of times...
Okay. So I'm going to part 2. I seriously thought this guy was the guy from Game of Thrones. I don't know, maybe. But he's also a comedian. I didn't watch Game of Thrones. All right, so here's part 2.
Yeah, that's my mom. She gave birth to me. I will defend this woman. I will die for this woman. So I get out of the car, and I start yelling at this guy. What the hell did you just say? What the hell? Get out here. Get out here, you son of a bitch. Let's go, asshole. And he gets out.
Definitely funny. I love him. I really do. He is so fun.
Out of the car, I'm like, oh, shit, this is actually happening right now. Okay, this is going to come as a shock to you people. I don't know how to fight. No such thing as midget UFC, okay? Like, there should be midget UFC. That would be awesome. Like me and Wee Man in a ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese. Like, let's get it on. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you think he's funny, Tomas. All right.
It's not. So I don't know how to fight. The only fighting I know is stuff I learned from video games in the 90s.
Yeah, he isn't the guy I thought. Different name. Fair enough.
I just look at him and I go, Hadouken. I just say Hadouken. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, I will explain. There was a video game in the 90s called Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Street Fighter. There were 2 characters in that game. They wouldn't just punch and kick. No, they would yell out Hadouken, and they would throw a fireball from their hands. A fireball, because that might be useful in a fight. Punch, kick, fireball.
Fireball.
It works. And that's right. I'm like, I don't know Hadouken. I just yelled it out. You think I'm crazy, but this shows you how much people don't know about little people.
Spitfighter? Maybe no stick? Okay, this finished. This is good.
I yelled out Hadouken. This guy flinched and then like ran away. He ran away. Do you understand what that means? That means that when I yelled out Hadouken, this guy thought, well, he is a dwarf. He can probably throw a fireball. I'm booking it. At that point, I would give all of my money, to be there when this guy told his friends this story. No, bro, you have no idea what happened to me, man. I yelled at this woman today. She got pissed off. She had a button on her car. An attack midget just like ran out of her car like that. And the attack midget starts throwing fireballs at me. I had to block it and like dodge and do that. I didn't even know they had attack midgets. I have seen every episode of MTV Cribs. You never saw a 50 Cent like, yo, this is my Mercedes, and it comes with a motherfucking attack midget right there. It never happened. And you would assume that from Mercedes or BMW, sure, but based on what I saw today, let me tell you right now, Kia has stepped their game up.
Welcome, Dwagon. Street Fighter, not Spitfighter. All right. So, perfect. We're up to how to tell Latinos apart. You ever see this guy, Tomas? No stick, sidewalk. Hopefully this won't offend any of you, but it makes all of us laugh, so whatever. All right. Nope. No. Oh. Welcome. I'm going to blow your mind.
Now, notice I asked Latinos. I wasn't very specific. Because if you call a Latino the wrong one, there's an issue. You call a Mexican, a Salvadorian, we get mad. You call a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, they get mad. You call a Cuban, anything.
Funny thing, in Florida, they accept Latino now, but when I was much younger, they were like, call people Hispanic or don't. They would be very offended if they, yes, so true. They got so offended if they got called Latino. They wanted to be called Hispanics. And then I moved to California, so I was saying Hispanics to be respectful. And I got so many people mad at me. They're Latino or Ladino. Ladino has the Indian, Latino doesn't. And they were so picky about it. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I just, it's very different. It's so funny how different it is. But like, we're pretty chill here, so you can call people pretty much anything here now. We just take it all.
But a Cuban, you're gonna get stabbed.
Yep. Woohoo!
So for everyone here and everyone at
I should take that back a second.
To figure out who's.
I should take
they
that
get
back.
Mad. You call a Cuban anything but a Cuban.
Yeah.
The wrong one, there's an issue. You call
Yep.
a Mexican, a Salvadorian, we get mad.
Yep.
You call a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, they get mad.
Yep.
You call a Cuban anything but a Cuban, you're gonna get stabbed.
Yep. And in all fairness, that's the same thing. Like if you call a Korean Japanese or a Japanese a Korean or any of them Chinese that aren't Chinese, Latino is the general term. Yes. Anyway. Or Latina. Yeah. Yes, of course. Latina. Yes. All right. I mean, it makes sense, right? Let's move forward.
So for everyone here and everyone at home, I have found a way to figure out who's who. It's very easy. All you have to do is listen to the way the person is speaking Spanish. You don't have to understand a single word.
That's true.
Just listen to the flow. That'll let you know.
Yep.
For example, Mexicans, when we speak Spanish, we sound high. Seriously, you ask us a question, we drag it out. Hey, bro, how's it going? Pues aquí nomás, hombre. Pues tú sabes, güey. You know, Cubans, I found out Cubans.
Latina is a chocolate bar around here? I'm so curious on so many levels. That's hilarious. I hope it's yummy. I guess. But just hear it out. And you hear it out.
Speak Spanish, like everything means something. It's very serious.
Mhm.
You ask a Cuban a question, bro, where you going? Al baño, coño, carajo. Why you wanna know? Just asking, dude. It's like, why is he yelling? I don't know. And I found out Puerto Ricans, you guys speak Spanish like there's a time limit. Ask a question, hey bro, what's up? Mírame bro, el otro día estaba con Hitcher, me estaba platicando que chacha Benito, quiero saber lo que está pasando aquí, no más. Dame más gasolina. Just
Gotta go faster, faster.
Quick. Another way is the beverage. The beverage will let you know who
Yep.
you're dealing with. For example, a Mexican's preferred drink of choice is tequila. Okay? A Puerto Rican's preferred drink of choice is either Don Q or
Cojito.
Right? And a Cuban's preferred drink of choice is coffee.
Aha! Yes.
Now let me tell you how I know about this one. So a few years ago, Martina and I were doing.
By the way, I'm one of the only people I know that's non-Cubana that can make a Cuban coffee and they like my coffee. I do good coffee. Here we go.
Doing a show at the Improv in Miami, and after the show was over, I was talking to Martina. I said, "Hey, bro, so we gotta try out some of this Cuban food everybody's been talking about. It's our first time here." And so we go outside to catch a cab, and when we got in the car, I figured something out, and that is that Cubans come in every color of the rainbow.
Yep.
Cubans and Puerto Ricans, you go from really, really white all the way to freaking navy black,
Yep.
just hardcore. Wesley Snipes, just dark, scuro, el negro, hardcore. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I didn't know that there was such a thing as a black Cuban.
Fidel
We get in the
preferred
car,
dairy
we're
milk,
speaking
huh?
Spanish, and this guy turns around and he's black, and he's like, "¿Dónde quieren ir? Where you wanna go?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" It freaked me out. I thought the partition was tinted. I didn't know. So he's yelling at us, "¿Dónde quiere ir?" I'm like, "Dude, why is he yelling?" I said, "Listen, we want to go somewhere to get some authentic Cuban food. Where can we go?" And then he takes us to this place called Calle Ocho. which for everyone at home, Calle Ocho is Spanish for 8th Street.
Yep.
And it's an area where, you know, it's very authentic. And he takes us to this restaurant called La Carreta. Okay? So you can't miss it. There's a restaurant on the corner with a giant wagon wheel in front of it and a huge rooster. I don't know what the rooster does, but look out for him.
Yep.
We walk inside, and I think, what was it, Martin, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when we went in?
Easy 3 in the morning.
Easy 3 o'clock in the morning. We sit down at this table, and we're looking at the menu. We're trying to figure it out, and there's all kinds of bananas and all kinds of weird stuff that I'm like, I didn't know that. Okay, bananas, fine. Okay, let's do this. And here comes the waiter, and the waiter's coming over.
Is it banana? Maybe. Plátanos make more sense.
Over, and he gets in my face, and he's like, ¿Qué tú quieres? And I'm like, I forgot. Why is he yelling? I don't know. I said, listen, bro, I'll tell you what. Let me look at this menu a little bit longer. I think we need some time, right? Yeah, we were like, yeah, we need some more time. And I says, for right now, can I just get a coffee? And he's like, oh, okay. Oh,
Cafecito.
Cafecito. And he walks into the kitchen. He comes back 5 minutes later, seriously, with a little coaster and a shot glass of coffee on the coaster. And he puts it down in front of me, and he's like, okay. And I'm like, what is this? Es un cafecito. I go, dude, look at me. I'm not a ito. I'm a
Ande. Tortilla. Tomas, I don't like tortillas in my cafe. I'm just going to go there. And what do you mean dairy milk? You mean cow milk? Dairy means milk or eggs. Anything from a dairy is from milk, cows or chickens. That's milk or eggs, cream, any of that is dairy.
And then I started thinking,
butter,
maybe he knows who I am. I get the joke.
cow.
I'm the really big guy, the really little cup. You know what I mean? And I said, bro, what is it? I go, no. Bring me a full-size cup of coffee.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So the guy's like, okay, and what you want? Okay. So he grabs it, all pissed off, and then he goes in the kitchen and he starts talking trash to one of the cooks. He's like, Manolo, allá afuera un gordo que dije que era cabezote, que no le cabía una problema allá. And then he comes back with a bowl of Cuban coffee, okay? And he puts it down in front of me, and he won't leave the table. He's like, okay. And I'm like,
okay.
Okay. Oh, I get it. He wants me to make sure this is what I want, what I want, right? So I pick up the bowl and I take a little sip of it. And when the coffee hit my tongue, I was like, oh my God, this is the most concentrated coffee I've ever had. It was really, really strong. And then it clicked. That's why they bring you a little shot glass of this stuff. So now I don't want to look stupid making him take a bowl of coffee back in the kitchen. So I picked it up to my face again and I drank the whole thing.
I'm sorry.
Well done. I knew I messed up, bro. I knew I messed up because the waiter looked at me and he's like, Vaya control. He goes back in the kitchen. He's like, Manolo, call 911. 10 minutes go by, you guys. I am so wired. That coffee is strong. That is the only way in the world Cubans can make that swim.
Oh my gosh. All right. So did he make you laugh, Tomas? Here. Mexican mom, Colombian dad, Cuban stepdad, born in Miami. Everything from telling apart the way you speak Spanish to the accent to cafecitos was spot on and hilarious. I think you could tell. Yeah. Shout outs to Rum, apparently. All right. So we've got the fluffy thing here going on. He's got really cute ones about his dogs and stuff too. But I like that one specifically. All right, and then we'll go to the last one I lined up. I figured if we're going irreverent, let's go all the way. I think this guy's really funny, but you guys might not. I don't know. I don't know if all of this will translate, but I do think it's funny. So here we go with Mr. Henry Cho. He is a little older. He does a lot of jokes, like, well, literally dad jokes.
It's a shack, but I call it a cabin.
All right, here we go.
So we have a lake cabin. It's not really a cabin, it's a shack, but I call it a cabin. A couple years ago, I was doing some work on it. And anybody know what you call the stuff you put in between the logs of a log cabin? Chink. So I go to Home Depot to buy some chink. Just hang on, all right? We don't think that way, why would we, okay? I even told my wife, honey, I'm going to Home Depot.
I don't know. We're so mixed up. We're everything. The Latinos are Americans. What are you talking about? And California? Like, most of them are American. Many of them are second and third generation. Some were. I mean, heck, the St. Augustine, that was the Spanish, right? They were... That's the oldest fort in America. It's older than America. And California. You know, I just felt like when I was in California, they were less chill about it, but culturally, I just might have been offensive. I don't know. But here, everybody laughs about it and has fun with it for the most part, unless somebody's in the wrong neighborhood, and then it can get a little dicey, but, you know, that's a whole other kind of situation. And I think it's more chill now.
Get some chink. She's like, well, get enough. You know, we don't.
Yeah, same.
And it's actually called chinking, but we call it chink in the biz. And log cabins were here before Chinese people, so if you're Chinese, sorry. Anyway, I'm just going to run in and grab the chink and run out. I can't find it.
So did you catch him explaining why that could be a problem to find at the store? Here, I'll go back because I talked over him. I'm sorry.
If you're Chinese, sorry. Anyway, some chink. Just hang on, all right? We don't think that way, why would we, okay? I even told my wife, honey, I'm going to Home Depot get some chink. She's like, well, get enough. You know, we don't care. And it's actually called chinking, but we call it chink in the biz. And log cabins were here before Chinese people, so if you're Chinese, sorry. Anyway, I'm just going to run in and grab the chink and run out. I can't find it.
Because in case you're unaware, some people think of that as a racial slur. Wow, yeah. But that's what it's called. Growing up, I mean, that's what we would say. And I had no idea that it could be something else. But, yeah. Because it just is.
So I have to ask for it. I see a guy who works there. I know he works there because he has an orange apron on. I know his name's Danny because it's Sharpied right there. I'm like, hey, Danny, y'all got any chink? And Danny's kind of half turning the box. And he goes, no, man, we don't sell chink, no.
He just explained it's the stuff between the logs in a log cabin. How could that be racist, Kenny? Welcome, welcome. Did you get to see Fluffy talk about different kinds of Hispanics or Latinos? Latinos. All right, here we go.
More? I'm like, how can you have chink? It's Home Depot. I need a lot of chink. You got a chink aisle or a special place you keep the chink? No, sir. Can you ask somebody where I can find some chink? Yes, sir. Hey, Larry, we don't sell that stuff you put in between logs, do we? Larry walks around. No, man, we don't sell chink no more. What are you doing, sir? I went, oh, wow, I get it. You know what? I'm going to go to Lowe's and do this again. I called my wife. I said, all right, think about what I came to get. Think a little harder. I had to ask for it. Hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to Lowe's. Okay, cool. Yeah, meet me there. Be fun. Come on, so. She did. Brought a friend. Crazy. And my boys are still ruthless when we go to Home Depot. We'll be walking down the aisle in Home Depot. They'll see some guy working there. They're like, Dad, do it to him. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. Then we're going to do it. It ain't going to work. You're only half.
He's Korean. Lost Chan coolest. Whimsy cooler. I don't mind. Lost Chan is pretty cool. I love your laugh. Well, I'm glad. So, we have a large variety of things that I have put out there. I've put lots of choices out there. Pardon me. Yeah, I've probably watched most of his shorts. Anyway, so are there any of them you want to see again, or are there ones you guys want to ask for? And I say this knowing that Kenny hasn't been here the whole time. So that does make it slightly more challenging. Oh, that one's so, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just got here. Proceed as you intended. Okay, well, I think that Tomas liked Henry Cho and Mr. Fluffy Iglesias the best, maybe? Oh, I know one. Okay, I know when I have to do the Easter basket. Where's the gift basket? Come on, come on. Tell me he didn't get canceled for that. Come on. Let's do gift basket. I know it's called something like that. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. We could do this one, or we could do... He has a part 2. Because the guy he did it to responds. But let's go ahead and go with him. Let's see. This is funny.
I thought it would be great if I could tell an old story that was from years ago that never made it to a 1-hour special.
It's very irreverent. Shock! Surprise! All right, here we go.
And the cool part about this story is that it now has a different ending.
Oh, this is the update. Okay, cool.
The story is called The Gift Basket. Some of you know it, some of you don't know it, but after this, you're never gonna forget it. All you have to know about this story is that all the people involved have always been and will continue to be friends. That being said, Martin and I, all the good ones start like that. Martin and I are scheduled to perform in Northern California. Usually we fly, but this particular day I was having a problem with Southwest Airlines. They wanted me to...
So see, Tomas, this one takes place in California. Woohoo! All right, here we go.
Pay for an extra seat for someone who wasn't traveling with me.
Take your time. You'll figure it out. Anyway, I tell Martin, I'm not paying for an extra seat. Let's just drive. It's 6 hours. So we headed north. 3 hours into the drive, we're passing through a
Or I'm just evil and I'm going to HE double match 6 with him. That's possible too. Also, they're friends. Does he look upset or mad or hurt? Is he crying? Down here, there are no limits when it comes to comedy. Even dark humor is okay. Totally, right? Tomas is learning. It's okay. We laugh about everything here. I mean, you gotta. Okay, here we go.
I gotta be honest, I didn't know it was racist. I thought it was lunch. I thought it was lunch. I didn't know it was racist till I got back to my neighborhood. And brothers in my neighborhood looked at me. They say, man, I don't believe you let that Mexican guy do that to you, man. That was messed up. I know you got him back. I said, what, buy him lunch? I can't afford to buy that man lunch. If I buy him lunch, he'll be getting me again. But see, you gotta understand, it was the perfect set of circumstances when it happened. Because I'm laying across the bed in the hotel. I'd never been to Fresno before. And I wanted something to eat, and I didn't know where to go eat. So I'm laying across the bed, and I'm saying to myself, where could I go eat? I wish I had some food. And all of a sudden, magically, there's a knock on the door. And a black girl...
With all due respect, why would you do it? It was because they were such good friends for so many, many years that they knew he would think it was so funny, and they knew he would love it. I hope you have friendships that good at some point.
Shows up with a gift basket. And I took the gift basket and I said, they know how to treat their comedians up here in Fresno.
I wouldn't do it to a stranger.
And I walk into the bed and I could feel the heat and I could smell the chicken from the gift basket. And I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Cool.
Because nobody smells chicken and thinks of racism. Right?
Pardon me.
I see the watermelon. I'm like, oh, this is cool. They know how to treat a comedian up in here. I get to the card, and I look at the card, and I go, what the is going on? I said, oh, my God, I'm working for the Ku Klux Klan.
Okay, and this is how you know it's just a genuine reaction. How the frick? Like, why would... Are there Ku Klux Klan people in Fresno, California? I don't think so. What if I somehow met you and your family and gave you a Florida basket? I couldn't wait to see what you thought a Florida basket was. That'd be cool. And I bet you we'd laugh. At some point, it's just fun and it's funny and it's... Yes, there is. Okay. Does the basket contain sharks and gator meat? Interesting.
I'm saying to myself, is this for real? Because there were billboards all over the city with my picture. And I started thinking they were trying to scare me out of town. So now I don't know what to do, right? And I start trying to call a promoter, and the promoter's not answering the phone, and it's festering in my head, and I'm nervous, and I'm pacing the room, and all of a sudden there's a knock on the door, right? And I go, oh my God, they come to get me. So I ease over to the door, right? And I look through the peephole, right? And all
I'm just gonna be honest. With this reaction he's describing, I think he indulged in some of that malt liquor while he was eating the that chicken and watermelon. Just saying.
See is a brown dot, right? And I go, I hear somebody out there because I hear the breathing, right? I hear. Because this was about 60 pounds ago, right? So I go to look down up under the door, right? But I said, oh my God, it got to be about 5 or 6 of them out there.
Rum. Why'd she say watermelon? Watermelon? Because he said the first thing he ate was the chicken and the watermelon. There was ribs in there too. I just went by his story. All right, let's go.
So I this. I figure, okay, you know what? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know, if it's gonna happen, I'm gonna go down swinging, right? So I put my best black face on. You know, I tried to look mean. You know, I look like this guy right here. I look like this guy right there, right? And I go, who is it?
Watermelon.
Chamber of Commerce. And I'm like, oh my God, the Chamber of Commerce is the Ku Klux Klan. And I'm panicking, so I get to the door, right? And I pull the door open, and when the door opens up, these guys are falling all over the hall, laughing. They're rolling all into the cleaning lady's car. The cleaning lady didn't know what was going on, right? She's scared to death because she sees a black dude with no shirt like this, so she grabs the lemon pledge like it's pepper spray, right? She's ready to
She wasn't part of the basket. She had no idea.
Everything, now that I realize it's a practical joke, everything calms down because I remember how hungry I was. I'm like, okay, cool. Practical joke, right? So I go in the bathroom to wash my hands. While I'm in the bathroom washing my hands, I hear a commotion in the other room, right? I go back in the other room. They're going through the gift basket. The maid is leaving with the watermelon. Martina's drinking my 40. And this bastard is eating my chicken!
That's a good one. I like that one. Honestly, I don't know why somebody would smell chicken and first thought would be racism, but you know, whatever. All right. Let me see. See, I don't remember that being a really good. I mean, it's not bad. Because it's true. That one's good. All right, I'm going to go to this one.
But it's good to be back in
It's
the
an older
South.
one.
I love it here, man. I love being back in the South. I love the wintertime in the
I'm not sure I remember this one, but I know he's funny about stuff like this, and it's short.
South. It cracks me up, man, because we still freak out. They close school here if they predict snow.
Yep.
If you think it's going to snow, you run to the store and load up.
Not here.
Maybe snowed in for at least a day. Next day it melts, you got 14 loaves of bread, man. You go, man, what am I going to do with all this bread? I don't know. You want a sandwich or something? Brother of mine from LA was in town about, just about a month ago. It was amazing. It snowed. He didn't believe the whole bread phenomenon. So I took him to the store. We went to the bread aisle. He went, oh my gosh! There was one bag of hot dog buns. And I grabbed them real fast. I may need them, you never know. That reminded me of being a kid, though, when you had to go to school and have peanut butter jelly on a hot dog bun.
What?
Because your mama was late. And all your buddies, hey man, what is that?
Yes, he grabbed his buns.
Are you eating a hot dog? No, it's peanut butter and jelly on a hot dog bun. Hey, everybody here's got peanut butter and jelly on a hot dog bun. His mama was late.
Okay. I don't think Tomas likes him as much. I think he's funny, but that wasn't one of his better ones. That one is funny too, but I don't think that works. Boys versus girls. That is hilarious. Okay. Now, he does have a running joke that might upset you guys, but you'll live with it. All right, here we go.
So I have 3 kids, my wife and I. We have 2 boys and a little girl. A buddy of mine had 4 boys. He finally had a girl. His first thought was hallelujah, so they named her Hallie.
Yep.
So my daughter's name is Vasectomy.
Yes, that's his running joke. Why she think we would get upset? Hopefully you won't. Enjoy.
Yeah, we call her Snippy. It's a Snippy Cho if you're keeping score. I got to stop telling that joke, man. When I wrote it, she was a little girl, you know. People see us in public, they'd walk up and go, "Oh, you must be vasectomy." She's just a little girl. She's like, "I guess, I don't know." Now she's a teenager, man. Just the other day, she goes, "Thanks, Dad. That man over there just called me vasectomy." Well, it's going to pay for your car. I'd shut up. She's awesome, man. Clap, you have kids middle school younger. Who has kids middle school younger? Anybody have kids out here? Yeah? Got a few people? Yeah, right front, right. How many kids do you have, man? 2? What are the ages?
9 and 10.
9 and 10. Boys or girls? Boys. Oh, there you go. 2 boys, back to back. That's what we did, you know. Boys are easy to raise. Just kind of wake up and run around and break stuff. Then God.
I think most of you are tough enough to handle it, Kenny, but I never know. She didn't take a break. Was I supposed to take a break? Okay, I don't know why.
Gave me a daughter. Whew, rocked my world. It changed everything. I had to learn how to listen, pay attention, care. My boys do not understand the daddy-daughter thing.
No, the lady who had kid 9 and the other 10.
I go, yeah, sure do.
Yeah, that always gets me. Not gonna lie. Yep.
She gets anything she wants. I go, yep, sure does. She wants a pony. You're going to get her a pony? I go, yeah, I'll get her a pony. They're like, can we get a new Xbox? I go, no, got to save money for a pony. What are you, crazy? Get out of my house. Stop eating my groceries. What are you doing?
What part of Tennessee you from?
What part? Knoxville. Born and raised Knoxville, Tennessee. That's right. Tennessee's a volunteer state. They can't make you live there. I'm sorry? Do I spend many days at home? Yes, I am home a lot, except, so my daughter's a teenager now, and she and my wife, they've synchronized.
No, but I can look him up next. I just was trying to go back because I didn't think you guys got to see this one. I did a whole bunch of them. I did some Norm Macdonald. I did Fluffy Iglesias. I did Henry Cho. I did Gad. I can never say his last name. The French dude.
So if you look at my tour schedule, I'm gone the second week of every month.
Oh, I don't think I'd heard that one, but that's good.
Amy's like, you're going to Iowa? You've never gone to Iowa. I'm going to Iowa. Any other questions? Yeah? No?
Car or truck?
Car, truck, both. Actually, truck, more truck. We always have truck. We got like 3 trucks. So I wanted my boys to learn how to drive a stick shift. So I got Jackson a 2000 F250 6-speed D.
You think you understand that? I don't know whether to explain or not, but yes, if all the ladies in his house are synchronized, I see him taking that week off. Even if he's sleeping in a car behind the Taco Bell for the whole week. It might be smart. All right, let me see here. Let me look up Pete Davidson, everyone looks at Tomas. Yeah.
So I got Grant a 98 Dodge Ram 2500, and it's a stick shift, so they can't text and drive. And it's a diesel, so they can't sneak out. We celebrated our 25th anniversary a couple months ago. Yeah. Thanks for clapping. You had nothing to do with it, but whatever. 25 years, long time. I mean, that's a long time. But I see some people have been married longer than that. Yeah, there's some old people. Okay, so it's fine. They can't hear me. It's fine. So.
Oh, gosh.
Clap, you've been married over 45 years. Clap. Okay, clap if you're happy about it. I mean, clap over 50. Anybody been 50 or more? Clap.
I see.
Wow. Okay, how long you been married, ma'am?
Stuff.
3. Wow. Do you have children?
Yes.
Yes. How old? Yeah. 50. How old are you? 54. Look at him. He goes close. He's your youngest. Anybody else? 57. How long y'all been married?
How long have I been married?
Yes, sir. How long have you been married? Thanks for pouring him out.
It looks like it's an SNL guy. Yes.
69. I am honored and privileged that you made it out to my show. Because you got to be starving. You ate at 4, right? I mean, you need some Jello or something? You got to be... These are jokes, people. You can't hear me. Married 69 years. 69. I will never reach that. I won't. I may live as long as you, but I ain't going to be married that long. No, my wife and I got a number. And if I
Probably not the best.
It's a big number. It's really almost hard to attain, but if I hit it, I'm getting out of there. Your kids play sports? Yes, what do they play? Soccer. Ooh. Yeah. Soccer. Okay, that counts. No, soccer's a sport. It is. Sports aren't the same for kids, though. I used to coach Jackson's baseball and basketball teams. They never won a game, but he has 7 trophies just for showing up. I never get that last season. They shipped the trophies to me. I told my wife I'm not going to give them out. She goes, "You have to." I goes, "No. Somebody's put a stop."
I'll be honest, I like the older SNL stuff better than the newer stuff. I haven't watched them in years, but that doesn't mean there's nothing funny. 69 is a funny number. Tomas says, yes, Tomas. Ha ha ha. Funny number.
Stop to this. They got beat that last game 18-2. They didn't care. They just lined up for their trophies. They're like, "Hey, Coach Joe, where's our trophies?" I go, you know what? You don't get one this year. Why not?
You didn't
Well,
win.
'cause you're a loser. Now put your helmet on and get out of here. Go get your snack. Who started snacks? I had a snack my entire childhood.
You failed.
Pre-game, halftime, post-game. Orange slices. Gotta have orange slices.
Yeah, we never had snacks at our stuff.
There's a snack list.
I don't know what
I'll never
started
forget
that
my first
nonsense.
Snack list experience. Very first practice we ever had, I told all the moms.
They'd sat there telling us, we gotta have snacks for the kids. And I'm like, why? Snacking isn't healthy. Why you want to give the kids snacks? They're here to get exercise. I never heard of that. Yeah, I don't know why. I never put them in stuff where they got participation trophies either. Now, I get if you're there all freaking day long for something and you're going to be outside and playing and doing stuff, having something available. But encourage them. We don't snack, so I don't know. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we're failures as Americans. I don't
We're
know.
not having snacks. This mom ran me down in the parking lot. We have to have snacks.
No.
Have a snack list.
No.
Not having snacks. We have to have snacks. See, Jeremy can't
People
play the
could
whole game
bring
without
their
a snack.
own.
Jeremy needs a snack, or Jeremy can't play the whole game.
So bring Jeremy a
Jeremy's not
snack.
that good. Guarantee you he'll never play a whole game. How about that? Why don't y'all eat at home and come late?
Yep.
So say those numbers again. How old? 12, 10, and 7. Boys, girls? Oh, girls. Oh, God. Is your husband here? Is your husband here? Oh, sorry, dude. It's unbelievable. I have one girl. One. And I don't know how you do more than that. Because I also have a wife. So there's 2 of them in the house. And you may not have hit this yet, but your 12-year-old's going to be close. It's getting that time where there's going to be like a week
where you hate her.
That's unpleasant. For you. And somehow they synchronize. I didn't know this was possible. But my wife and daughter, they're like swimmers. They're,
what the heck?
They are on the clock, exact same.
That is unusual.
Personalities. For a week. So if you look at my tour schedule, you will notice.
Yeah, this is a repeat on the same
the second week of every month.
Yeah. He started with that.
I haven't worked a Tuesday night in 30 years, but I do now. Dude, you got 4 of them gonna line up. But you're lucky they're gonna line up, because then you get 7 days and it's over. Can you imagine if they each took a week? Good night. So my boys don't understand the daddy-daughter thing. They don't get it. They don't get why I treat her differently. They're like, Dad, you spoil her rotten. I go, yeah,
Yep.
Sure do. Like, she gets anything she wants. I go, yep, sure does. She wants a pony. You're going to get her a pony? I said, yeah, I'll get her a pony. They're like, can we get a new Xbox? I go, no, got to save money for a pony. What are you, crazy?
Yeah, see, that's
my wife,
repeat.
so smart, she's never said anything like instantly stupid I could talk about up here until last year.
Oh, I remember this.
In Cabo. Had a couple nights off. They gave us tickets to go hear this Mexican band. So we're walking down the street, go hear this band, and I looked at the tickets. There's no name of the band on the tickets. And I'm like, hey, honey, I wonder who we're going to go see, because there's no name on here. And she goes, yeah, there is right there. No Camaras. I said, honey, that's no cameras. So now she's chasing down the street because I'm texting the kids going, you're not going to believe what your mom just did. We got home a couple nights later. They had Latin music playing. My wife goes, what is that? And they go, no Camaras! We have the whole collection of no Camaras. She's like, did you put them up to that? I'm like, yeah. I'm a pro, honey. And now when we go eat Mexican food, somebody has to order no Camaras. The servers have no idea. I'm like, dos no Camaras, por favor. No, señor, no Camaras. No, sí, dos no Camaras con queso. Por favor. No, señor, no Camaras. No, sí, 3 no Camaras con queso sin cebolla. Por favor. She just has to sit there and take it. One time, I say one thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not even funny. It's pretty funny. You didn't even write that. You're lazy. You're a lazy comedian.
Yep.
Okay. We go to the same Mexican place. So now, after years of doing this, they know what to do. heard Tama go, no comeres, por favor.
All right. Yeah, I didn't look for that. That's probably part of the problem. Okay, so I don't know what.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
I don't know why it's automatically moving forward without my consent. Oh, somehow. Yeah, Captain Autism is funny. Whimsy, yep. Video progress bar. What about it? Post to the settings. Hold on, I got something wrong with my stupid thing. Yes. There's something, CC, you want closed caption? Would that help? Thank you. I turned it off on my stuff, but I forgot. I'm a big girl now. All right. All right. So I don't know if this would still be funny. But we were talking about the watermelon guy, and some of the younger ones had never heard of it. So I figured we should look at watermelon guy. Let's see. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to end a very smart show with a lot of stupidity.
He just basically goes around smashing stuff with a sledgehammer. We thought he was funny way back when. I don't know if he'll still be funny, but we'll see how it aged.
I would like
It's
to
short.
leave you with these words of wisdom. I want you to always remember, don't pick shit up. Chances are when you need it again, it'll be right there where you left it. I want you to remember, behind every successful man is an amazed mother-in-law. So I think it's worth trying to succeed just for the opportunity of fucking her up. Hey! Don't think that just because I haven't paid any attention to this little watermelon.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Is there anyone that particularly does not want me to smash this pig? Well then, let's go ahead and...
Rip to him. Yep.
Still stuck in the 60s.
Alright, so here I'm gonna go to or is it Ken? It'd help if I spelled it right. All right. So the door prank is the one that got put in the Discord, and it was very funny. I had not seen that one yet, but I have seen him before. All right, how about who should pay money at restaurant? You mean the Shimura-ken office door thingy? Yeah, or I can play it on here. It's up here. It's the first thing that shows up. But I thought you guys would have all watched it from the Discord. You put it up. I watched it. I reacted to it. Some of the Shimura-ken are very visually Uh-oh. Pro neurons activated. I've seen him before. I've never seen anything I shouldn't share on stream. So if you have something you want to recommend, chat now or forever hold your peace. I was thinking this one would be funny. What is unseo? Basically has females that would be very little clothing. Right. I mean, as long as they're dressed at all, it's not a problem, right? So I have... is English lessons fine? Not wholesome. I know what. So why you ask? English lessons is fine. Okay, we'll go with that one. I was trying to go. I paid attention when you shared that. I thought it would be funny.
はい、じゃあ英語の本の、10ページ、10ページ開いていい？英語というのはとりあえず発音を注意するよね、発音に難しいから。はい、じゃあちょっと読んでみて、10ページ。お前授業中にガム噛んでダメだお前、ガム噛んでだ。
This will be good. Some JP VTubers loved that one. Okay.
This is my father.
次は
This is my mother.
それじゃあもうこう英語通じないよお前。通じないよもっとはっきり言ってもっとゆっくり。
This is my mother.
そのマージャーの発音が悪い。This is my father. This is This is my father.
This is my father.
Good, very good だよ。はい、次言ってみて。
Who's this?
ん
Who's this?
うん。
It's my uncle.
アンクルの発音が悪い。It's my uncle. アンクル。
Uncle.
チリじゃない、アンクル。
Uncle.
アンクル。
Uncle.
Good. はい、座って嬉しい。
Arigato gozaimasu. Asanimasu?
読んでみて。同じところに。もう背でかいね。
Do you mean arigato gozaimasu? Or do you... Are you purposely saying asanimasu? Arigayo... I don't know. Only ever said it. Ah. Arigato gozaimasu.
This is my father. This is my mother.
待てよ、お前、前の聞いてないのかお前は。発音が違うんだから。This is my father.
Father.
This is my father.
This is my father.
発音がお前おかしい。father. This is This is
This is my father.
The father. Father じゃないんだよ。father.
Father.
そうそうそう。はい。
Who's this?
その次抜かしたのお前この2行目。
This is my mother.
Mother じゃないの。Mother. This is my mother. お前だよお前。 맞아.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Who's this?
이번 낙인이야.
It's my uncle.
앙코잖아. 앙코의 소리가. 그리고 앙코. 그건 일본어 앙코. 아마 야츠. 지금 it's my uncle. It's my uncle.
It's my uncle.
そう。その次言ってよ。次のページ。はい。
He's a high school teacher.
どうすらそう発音になるかなお前はな。もっとはっきりわかりやすく英語は。He's a high school teacher. He's a high school. High school ってハイスクール。
High school.
そう、ハイスクールティーチャー。
Teacher.
Very good. はい、座ってよろしい。男性は、女性ちょっとやってください。はい、やってて。
Oh gosh.
次のページ。こっちっていうか。何見てんだよ。読むの読んで。
This is Fred.
次は。
He's my brother.
He's my brother.
He's my brother.
Brother ね。He's my brother.
Who this my goodness gracious. Why did he spit? And to clear his throat from all the bad English pronunciation that he's trying to correct. Because it gets in your throat when you're saying things wrong. I got it. Like, in Japanese, things flow more. I think of it like singing, right? More of a singing, lyrical, more of a lyrical language. And while it's not like German where there's a lot of sounds, but there's yeah. So he's spitting to get all those harsh, horrible sounds out of his mouth.
He's my brother.
brother. わかんねえな。じゃあ違う日本語教えてやるよ。日本語言ってみな。私の You see? 小池バカタレが。発音の基礎がなってないよお前の場合な。おい、笑ってる場合じゃないよ。お前やってみな。はい。教科書それいいから。今度日本語教えてやる日本語。きれいな日本語な。なんだ君は。これいらねえの。You see? なんだ君は。もっとそう。なんだ君は。手こうやってはいらないんだよ。小池。手がこっちだこう。逆だべお前。こうだべ。こう。小池。バカタレが。よく覚えてくれね。レスするようにね。はい、今日授業これだけ。はい、立って。Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right. That makes me in the mood for some Running Man, to be honest. I think I saw him on Running Man once, but maybe not so much. It's a Korean show, but I think he was... The problem with these is they're so long. You have to be a lot of times watching more of the show to know. Giraffe and Tiger. I haven't watched those in so long. Okay, let's see. Top funny moments. Well, we'll just see if they're funny. Yes, it's a game show. See, I think most of these are going to be more funny if you've been watching the whole, like, what's around it. Yeah. Oh gosh. I mean, they're funny, but I think context would help. Never seen it. You're probably better off for not having one. I've watched way too much Running Man over the years, but I haven't watched it in probably 5+ years. Let's see. Yeah, now we got clips coming up that are a little better. Oh, how could we not? As many memes and stuff as we do. There are better Asian homies than him. I'm just saying he's funny. And I don't know, he comes and goes. He has really funny stuff, but he puts so much out there. Some of it's funnier than others. I'm okay with that. I probably should have stuck with the first ones that showed up. Try I am mobile. I'll look up I am mobile in a minute. Oh, I liked these.
Last time I see hold this big, I still with my ex-wife.
Hello, I am a professional Asian, CEO of failure management. Today, we have branched
I'll look
out
up I am
into
mobile
fashion
next.
field. Investors, have you ever been shopping outside and you run out of space in your bag? We have discovered the solution and virtually broken the laws of physics. Okay, we have identified the problem and we have removed the bottom. Say you want to go to the supermarket, you grab some stuff, but it's too much to hold. Well, not for the infinity bag. It don't weigh anything else. That's right, we've cracked the laws of physics, okay? Say you're going to the gym, you want to bring some clothes, to change into. Of course, it's so trouble to hold with your hand, right? Well, pop it into your infinity bag. It won't weigh an extra pound. Don't want to hold your phone at a concert? No problem. Fully taken care of. See, this is a very new solution that we are the first in. We also branched out to other fields. Nathan, can I have you up for a demonstration? Yeah, of course. See, our failures are very important. Those things you call children. Go ahead, put this brand new line of infinity backpack on. We know that children carry so many backpacks because they need to get the A. Well, that causes back problem. With infinity backpack, you are guaranteed to not have any extra weight. How does it feel? It feels.
I like his Shark Tank ones, but they are slower, and I was looking for something faster. These are good.
This video is brought to you by Audible. I love Audible. Right now, I'm listening to Stay Hungry by Sebastian Maniscalco.
Nathan Doan is even better. I do like Nathan Doan.
I 100% recommend
Emotional damage.
in the performing arts, actors, comedians, even YouTubers. And if
That's
you
why I
want
like
some
stuff
other
where they
skills,
collab.
I am
Like they had
sure
that whole little
Audible
TV
does
series.
something
We watched the whole
The
thing. I'm
reason
not gonna
I love Stay
lie.
Hungry so much is because Sebastian
That is a
really
light
gives you
Brahma in the
insight into
background.
parts of a performer's career that we don't often see. Even someone as small as me, you only see the TV shows and the movies, but you don't see the over 3,000 times. You can get one free audiobook each Stephen He to 500. You can get 60% / Stephen He is in the description, and Audible.
Let's get to the skit.
This video.
There we go. I don't know why I laugh at this. I like Nathan Doan, but my problem is, like,
What the heck?
he does a lot of
That's the new
repetition,
level.
but
So
he's
the
really
kids in China
funny.
were too good again, so they made this.
Studio C had him. Neighborhood's kid did better.
Who the hell's the neighbors? Yeah, so in Chinese mode, you're not the main character, the neighbor's kid is. How many more of these are they going to make? Until I pay off my acting degree. Yes, I knew it, just don't move. The enemies. For 10 coins, this potion will boost your attack power. Social anxiety! Forgot to block again? I will send you to Jesus. The enemy's tough ahead. You're gonna have to heal up. For 10 coins, this potion will boost your attack power. Finally, the game's helpful. Being broke! What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, that one.
I like the parent ones.
Why is it in the game? For 10
He
coins,
does it really
this
good.
potion
He's
will boost
got
your
good
attack power.
physical comedy.
Hey, haven't seen you since high school. Oh, block. Yeah, I just got back from college.
Where?
Oh, where did you go? Harvard.
Ultra emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
Doctor.
You didn't go to med school, did you? Oh, nah. Law school. They were the only option.
Your scene was cut. We're going in a different direction. Addict rejected for unpaid jobs. Influencer, TikToker.
I done. You do this. Oh, you just have to be faster. So, this is how you parry. I entertained 20 million people, and 4 million of them enjoyed it enough to subscribe and follow, so that's good. They pay you anything for that? Ooh. That's a hard one. Okay, gonna pull out the finisher. This video is sponsored by Audible from Amazon. I'm so embarrassed I can't even look down the lens. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, because he's doing this like in a park. I mean,
They were walking down this road and they changed the lane just to get away from me. What my mom used to do. She used to do this. And that scared the shit out of me. Every time she went,
yeah.
just run.
Ah. What you gonna do to me? All right, are we going with inventions? I thought I'd go with inventions compilation 1 because there's an inventions compilation 2, but that would not make sense, huh? Of course not.
Chester, I need entertainment. 1 second. Here, take this. That is carbon dioxide poison. Put it in his drink. Okay. Ah, there you are. Dance for me. Okay. Yes, very nice. Here, have a drink. What is this? It's pop. Some kind of new drink? Soda.
Yeah.
Soda. Huh. Never heard of it. Ha, idiot. It's attacking my mouth. Yes. And I love it. No. I want to start a company. You do? Yeah, you and me. Sell this. You cool with that? Yeah, cool. Cool. I like it. And we'll brand it with your colors. Huh? Hey, that should be me. That's my idea. No, all me. Oh, fine. Then I'll go make my own and let the people see. People see?
So began the war of Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, a story of friendship.
Nah, next. Back off.
Reminds me a bit of Daniel Thrasher. Aha, I love him. Inventions. Well, Kenny asked me to look him up, so I did. Here we go.
Samosies, I'm next. No, I am. Settle down. You go first. How does yours tell time?
Daniel
My
is
concept
also great.
uses the sun to cast a shadow. What about at night? You're sleeping.
I
You don't need
will
to
look
tell
up
time.
Daniel Thrasher next.
Right. And what about yours, Mohammed? Right. So my concept will use a pendulum swing mechanism to create a constant movement in what I call hands. Hummus, the same thing. No. Notice both of yours are round. Does that imply time goes in a loop? No. Time goes in a line, just like the shape of the Earth. And as things get older and irrelevant, they fall off. No, that was right for all the wrong reasons. So do you guys have a name for these yet? No? Well, if time is indicated by hands, then we can call it claw. Okay? Claw K. Okay, then I present to you a little white claw K. And I present to you a big black So can you make these portable? Yeah, you can tie it around your waist like a little waste of time.
The story stopped me from showing you the rest, but also
Spare
because
people and accept our peace offering. No! I only take meat. Further village. Wait, we have meat. We do? Yes, this thing. Let me prepare it. Well, hurry up. That's not meat. What is that? I don't know, but I'm gonna crush whatever's inside and mix it with some cow fat so he'll think it's meat. Why do you have that? Here you go. It's a steak. What is this? If I find out you're lying, I will end you. Oh, fudge. Fudge. What animal is that from? Cow? Cacao. Huh. Oh, it's over. What have you done? No, it's normal. Everyone likes chocolat when they eat it. Chocolat. Do you like it, my lord? Yes, it's quite delicious, but it's missing a key flavor. I'll spare you temporarily until you figure out what that is. Sweet. Sweet. Yes, that's exactly it. Can you find a way to make it sweet? No, say no. We don't know how. Sure. Sugar. Yes, brilliant. Oh, you boys are about to be very rich. Boys, we are Hershey's. Nice chest. Thank you. If you want it, I'll
Our
trade
money
you some
got
gold.
its name.
Gold is like so last year. I got something better. No, I don't. Behold! Look, if you're poor, just say it. No, this is better than gold. This will be the universal trading coupon. A piece of dirty paper? What? It's not dirty. It's just tanned. It's like little tanned coupons. Little tampons.
You.
Look, this makes no sense. We already have gold as currency. Yeah, but mine don't jiggle. It folds. Yeah, and we can make thousands of these just from one tree. Interesting. Just watch. All of the gold diggers are gonna hop on the wood instead. You should phrase that differently. Yeah. Are you in or not? Okay, I'm in. All right, good choice.
Yep, money.
What do you call these things anyways? Good question. Money. Okay, yeah, I like it. Sorry. Wait, what did you like? Cash. Okay, sure. Anyways, like I was saying earlier, nice chest. Oh. Hello, doctor.
Okay. These are too fast for me to really react to, but they're funny. Incoming ad break. Am I supposed to look up Daniel Thrasher too? Here.
Here for your annual checkup? Yep. Okay, first, let's check your lungs. Breathe for me. What's this? Oh, this? It's a new device I created to transfer sound. Oh, incredible. Yeah, I'm thinking of calling it a stethoscope. No, you should name it something more fun. Fun. Okay. Sure, so what's your idea? I'm the king. You do as I say. Hey, we could use this for communication. Can we try? Okay. Can you hear me? It works. I'm a genius. You? Wait, if I sell my phone idea, I could make a fortune. Sell your phone? Cellular phone. Let me write that down.
Okay, Grandma. Grandma?
Text. I'll write that down too. Well, anyways, thanks, Doc. I'm gonna take this and go make a fortune. No, you're not. Give it back. Hey, stay back. That's right. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I won't let you get away. Hey, Let
Okay.
go. No, you let go. Oh, how are you so strong? Because I work out. I take my vitamins.
Dinner's ready. I must vanish. Bye-bye, Dwagon. You can use a scyther.
We've been robbed. Find who did it. Oonga, boonga. Hurry, hide it. Use these animal parts. Fast, they're coming. Hey, you two. Hey, Chief. What's up? What's going on? Why is he covered in animal parts? Gore got a little chubby, so I covered him up. Fat shame. Fat shame?
Enjoy meal, Dwagon.
Oh, pretty cool.
I meant something.
Looking good without being good looking. Brilliant. Can I take this off? It's hot. Hot? What is that for? To cover his chubby head. Oh.
Did Gore show up?
It only shows half the arm. Is that supposed to be a tease? Yep, a tease. Sure. A tease shirt.
Are we telling on people again?
What's that?
I don't see him.
This? Oh, fancy. And what about those on your feet? Shoo, shoo. Ah. And can you make anything to cover up the legs? Depends. The pants. Chief, they're the culprits. Yeah, I know. But they found a way to make ugly people beautiful. Go make something for my wife and you're both off the hook.
Oh my goodness.
Skirt. Gucci skirt.
No, that character's named Gore. Got it. Alright, hold on, let me see. I'm looking at Daniel Thrasher. Autism Music Man. Okay, but am I actually looking up a skit called Autism Music Man? Here.
26 ways to leave a party early. The Irish goodbye.
If songs have sequel? No, I'm calling him that.
British
Okay.
Off to sweep the chimney, I is. The Scottish goodbye. The Japanese goodbye.
I am leaving to watch anime.
The anime goodbye.
皆さん、素敵な夜をありがとうございました。
The hero almost revealing a secret identity goodbye.
Well, crime isn't gonna fight itself.
The guy who wasn't sure what a party is goodbye.
Well, I'd love to stick around and chat, but then I'd have to show you my wiener.
The responsible dog parent goodbye.
Sorry, I have a dog I need to feed.
The responsible cat parent goodbye.
Sorry, I have a cat I need to feed.
The irresponsible parent goodbye.
I have a baby in the oven and I'm starving.
The confused beetle goodbye.
I don't know why you say
Goodbye, I
The guy
say
complimenting
hello.
someone who just came out goodbye.
Oh, good. Bye.
The guy who believes in aliens goodbye.
Hope I don't get probed.
The alien who believes in guys goodbye. The guy who thinks butter has alcohol in it goodbye.
I'm gonna call an Uber. I had way too much pasta.
The guy who thinks alcohol has butter in it goodbye.
Why?
The guy from the streets goodbye. Me seen enough. The guy in the fitness goodbye.
I'm gonna go try to get a workout in.
The guy narrowly avoiding a divorce goodbye.
I'm gonna go home and try to work some things out.
The guy who meditates goodbye.
I'm going to go in and try to work out what's home.
The guy who can't relax goodbye.
I don't want to kiss anybody. I don't want to network. Beer tastes yucky, and there's a line to the bathroom.
The actor who is bad at networking goodbye.
Another day of stuffing a toilet with my headshots.
The terrified of trumpets goodbye.
Trumpets?
The pervy guy with smart glasses goodbye.
Got everything I need.
The guy acting like he doesn't have an ant farm stuck up his butt goodbye.
Oh my god, it broke. Oh, and they're the bitey kind.
And finally, the guy who's trying to find a way to end a YouTube video goodbye.
All right, well, that about wraps it up. So go ahead, click like, subscribe, whatever, comment something down below. How do you exit, huh? Click this video over here. That YouTube seems to think you like that one.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I was going to look up after that. Here we go.
We've all been there, stuck in a friendly hostage situation, also known as the Southern Goodbye.
Yes. Here we go.
It's estimated that at least 25% of a Southerner's life will be spent standing in the driveway saying goodbye to their friends and loved ones. It's true. But did you know that in some
Tomas,
parts
we
of the
should
country,
riot.
They just say goodbye and leave. No walking you out to your car, giving.
He's okay. Yes, I like Stephen He. I like Nathan Doan. I don't mind Daniel, but I don't know. I think that Atlas will like him a lot. I'm gonna share him later.
Standing over your car while you get in, buckle up, crank the car, and then it starts
It's
making that
biased.
loud screeching noise that's super embarrassing. So you shut it off.
Okay.
The next thing you know, you've wasted half a tank of gas in 4 hours. You ain't gone anywhere. Well, not anymore. I've discovered 3 very simple and effective ways
I'm
to
biased.
a Southern goodbye immediately, unless, of course, they see this video too.
And then you're in trouble.
In which case, they're gonna know you're lying. So, excuse number 1: blame the skeeters. Now, for this method to work, you'll need to invest some time in swatting the bare skin on
Very
your
much
arms,
so.
legs, and even neck.
Hi, Whimsical. Hi, Night.
10 good swats. Make your skin the color red that Auburn fans hate. And once you
Night.
get there, drop a, y'all, these skeeters are eating me up on whoever is holding you hostage. I mean, saying goodbye. Now, it's important to emphasize the eating me up part because
Meow.
mosquitoes down here don't just bite you, they devour you whole.
And unseasoned.
Kind of like a Yankee eats pretty much anything. Now, saying that will get you some sympathy immediately from any other Southerner around you because at one point or another, we've all been a buffet for bugs. Unless, of course, you're one of those people that mosquitoes don't bite, in which case, I hate you and your magic invisible blood. Excuse
I have that magic invisible blood. The truth is I don't have blood. Excuse number 2. Ruin the tea. You need a Tomas translator? He said hi. He says meep and meow when people come in. That's his hello.
Number 2,
Ruin the tea.
Now remember, we're just saying these things. I would never
The
advocate
was it
desecration of
whimsical?
sweet tea.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not Southern living.
I read what he said.
Tell your guests that you left tea bags steeping in hot water, and if you don't take them out, it's gonna make the tea bitter.
Yeah,
If
we
your
can't
guests
have.
are Southern,
We can't do
they'll
that.
understand.
Very quiet.
Not Southern.
I'm quiet.
What's the problem? I mean, they should have already left by.
I'm quiet. The mic is all the way up. The video. I could probably make it a little louder. Let's try that.
Now, I mean, just threaten to make them drink the sweet tea, and that ought to run them off. And that brings us to number 3, and quite possibly our most effective excuse. Tell them Mama's calling. In the South, there's only one person that's more important than the guests that stand in.
Here's the problem. If the person you're trying to say goodbye to is your mama, woo, it won't work.
Right in front of you, and that's Jesus Christ. But he doesn't use
That's
cell
true.
phones. However, Mama does, and she's a close second behind our Lord and Savior. Now, for this method to work, you will need your cell phone on your person and enough acting skills to land a speaking part in a small-town Baptist church Easter play. I'm talking just like Roman Guard number 2 or something. You don't have to be Mary Magdalene. But since most people
Tell them
keep their
you're
phone on silent
29.
these days, all you
Okay.
gotta do is take your cell phone out of your pocket.
I'm
and
29
say, "Mama's
again,
calling."
Tomas.
A good Southern guest will know that it's time to leave because you sure ain't gonna decline that call. Right, Mama? Now, if your mama is the one that's currently holding you hostage in the Southern goodbye, then shame on you. Seriously, why are you trying to run off Mama? If that woman wants to stand out there on the concrete in the blazing hot July sun, then you let her, okay? That is a blessing. Shame on you. And there you have it. 3 easy ways to stop a Southern goodbye right in its tracks. So, use them wisely. So, that was it was good seeing y'all. It was. You know what? I left some tea on the stove. I gotta go.
Take that off.
Y'all take care, okay? See?
Works every time.
For a second, you almost believed me. And I told y'all what they were. For real, I gotta go.
Unless you are old enough that your mother is old and you want to stop her standing out in the sun. Yeah, good luck with that. You know what my mom has started doing? I love her. But you know what she started doing? She started standing behind the car when she goes to tell us goodbye. And I'll be like, Mom, I don't want to run you over. I know. Why aren't you leaving? Mom, you need to not be behind the car. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I don't know what that is. This is new. But I'll be like, and then she'll be like, you're taking too long to leave. I sat there last time. I told the kids, and I'm like, that was so freaking tempting. Because she's literally like yelling at me for not leaving. And I'm going, you're standing, like, not just behind the car, like touching the bumper. I mean, I couldn't move the car without hurting her. Good. One of the other people who live in the house with you to distract her. I went and or drive. I got out of the car and I showed her the bumper of the vehicle. And she goes, yeah. And I said, I can't go backwards until you move back. And I moved her to the bumper of the vehicle that was next to mine. I said, just stay here a minute and I'll leave you and you can go back inside. And she goes, oh, okay. And I did. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, we're hitting a new level of development here. Yep. I love her. No, what I'll do next time is I will make sure that the front of my car is facing where I need to go in order to drive away. I'm going to have to be faster than her coming to the car. But we'll see. But she was asking for it. She was. Honestly, she was. All right, we have been through quite a lot. We've learned that I'm very insensitive and possibly racist. That's nice. Oh man, I'm starting to get so tired. I had some other people in my brain, but they're disappearing. I could look up Nathan Doan. I like him. Possibly. Just say Super Mario will chase her. Oh, this one's a really good one. I like this one.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
You know, man, I'm actually getting pretty full. Maybe just 2 more orders of the brisket.
Possibly. I would not run her over. I love her.
Briskets? Sure, I'll have that right out for you.
Thanks. Oh my god, I'm so full. Why did I do that? No, you could just order 1. Why did you get 2? No. It's all you can eat. I gotta get my money's worth. Yeah, I gotta scam them. Yeah. I gotta scam them.
And here you go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Let me know when you want the check. Actually, can I get another order of the brisket?
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
where'd it go?
The 2 briskets I brought you. I ate it. And literally turned around for a second.
I ate it.
How did you finish it that fast?
Can I request another order of brisket, please?
Yeah, sure.
How did I eat that so fast? I'm going to die. I'm literally going to die.
Here you go.
Dang, that was fast.
Damn, that was fast. I didn't even get a break.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Can I get another order of brisket again?
Bro, how did you finish that so fast? I have no idea.
I ate it.
Okay, are you sure you want another order, man?
Yes.
You know if you don't finish it, you have to pay extra, right?
Oh, okay.
What is a brisket? Yeah, Nathan is best of all. Brisket is lovely beef. But it cooks better low and slow, like over a period of time. Oh my gosh. We'll finish this. I will introduce you to brisket. This is happening. This is a tangent, but it's going to have to happen.
Cool. I'll bring you the check then.
It's no option.
Yes?
can I actually get another water, please? Of course, I'll be right out. And 2 more orders of brisket. Are you sure? Affirmative. Negative! Retreat! Okay, I'll be right back. Okay.
No, come back! Please, I was kidding! What am I going to do? Stop ordering more, man! You can't eat anymore!
Here you go, man. Thanks. Can I get one more order of
Yes,
brisket?
I do know.
You gotta finish these 2 before I can bring out more. I did finish it.
What?
Can I get another order of the brisket?
Bro, how did you... I was holding the plate!
I'm once again asking for another order of the brisket. I ate it.
No, I know you ate it, man, but... How?
Another order of brisket.
Oh, hold up, man. Let me get my manager. I feel like I'm pregnant!
It's okay. I'm scamming them. I'm scamming them. Hi, so...
When the kids were littler, and I could still take them to restaurants more before we had quite so much food stuff going on, I would sit there and instruct them. If we go to an all-you-can-eat place, because there was only one we could go to, soon no more catnip. We'll see. I would tell them, don't let them trick you into eating the cheap food like the rolls. You fill up on the good food like the meat first, and then you can have the rolls and the sweet stuff after if you're still hungry. Get my money's worth. They're like, Mom, and I'm like, well, we're not coming here again.
What seems to be the problem here? Oh, nothing. Can I just get another order of the brisket? Unfortunately, the max amount of time for all you can eat is 2 hours. Not too sure how long you've been here, but 38 minutes. Huh? I have been eating briskets for 38 minutes.
My mom said the
I
same.
still have 82 minutes to consume briskets.
Well, in all fairness, is because the first time, because they, I mean, we didn't know it was autism yet. The first time I took like Artie to a place like that, she couldn't eat because she was so overwhelmed by what was there. So it was expensive because we left and literally she wanted food immediately, and that drove me crazy. So after that, I would make sure that they ate there, whether they liked it or not, and they had to be hungry before we went.
Another 82 minutes! I'm going to die!
Oh, I see. Sorry about that.
Oh, another 82 minutes! I'm going to die!
I'll have your waiter bring out another order of brisket for you. Thank you.
He's only been there for 38 minutes? I don't know, man. When the briskets were disappearing into thin air. He's gonna run me out of business, man. He's like, God, dude. You should have seen it. The briskets were disappearing and I was holding the plate. What am I going to do? I was holding the plate. Just bring out another order of brisket to him for now. Oh, no. I'm too scared, man. Please. I will fire you, Carl.
Sorry for the wait. Here's your brisket. I see what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to waste my time until it's 2 hours so I don't get to eat as much brisket.
Oh, no. It's just these work shoes they gave me. They're really hard to walk in, so.
Oh. Okay. You want a pair of running shoes?
Oh, no.
What?
No, thanks though, man.
It's fine. You can just keep them. Keep them?
Oh, no.
Refund that dude's money and
Another
send him
3
away.
orders of brisket.
Bro, I was just looking at them. What?
Are you okay, Adam?
My name is Carl.
You changed my name?
Oh, he changed my name. He changed my name. I checked the documents. He legally changed my name. Did he order anything else? 3 more briskets, man. Oh, I'm scammed. He's eating like 5 cows. I'm in so much pain. Oh, I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
All right, here we go. £5? No, he said 5 cows. Birya. This interest you guys? Guga? Heck yeah. He has like 3 or 4 channels.
Done several different experiments with brisket. Most of them turn out delicious. Some of them turn out weird. However, this one might just top them all. And the best part, it's super easy to make. And here's how. I started with an inexpensive brisket.
Wow, 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 wow. No, Nathan. Oh, yeah, he does. He does. Just not as often. He started doing more stuff with, like Stephen He and a few of them got together and they did like a little TV show thing. Well, retro, like a retro superhero one. Cows, that one deserves that response, yes. Yeah, cows. 5 cows, not 5 pounds. He's eaten like 5 cows. Alright, so this is brisket. You've got the fat. You've got, well, here, we'll let him.
As a matter of fact, it is one of the cheapest brisket you can find. Now, the first thing I like to do is to go ahead and get it trimmed.
Because he got untrimmed.
Brisket, they use
That's
hot
cheaper.
water to seal it. That's why the edges usually looks like this. So that.
But if you can find a really good one, even if it's untrimmed, it'll have very little fat on the. It'll just have like one stripe. Meow 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 meow. Cool looking. But see that lovely meat right there? And then you're going to have all this. It's going to be cooking with it at a low. He usually does it over hours and hours and hours.
It has to go. And as you can see right here, we have the point, and this has a lot of fat. So we might as well cut it out. However, I highly recommend not throwing any of this
Yeah, no,
away.
you could still use it.
It is amazing for burgers. Now, the next few steps is to go ahead and give a brisket a good shape. I've learned that from my brother Brad from Chud's Barbecue. And at the same time, too much fat is not good. I like to leave about a 1/4 inch of fat. Once I was done with all of the trimming and making it look as nice as possible, this is what it looks like. Now, notice that the point still has a good amount of fat in there. Quite a bit of that will render through the cooking process. However, the lean, just a 1/4 inch, was good enough. For the seasoning, I kept it real simple.
Cool looking. We've got the fat. We've got. Okay, here, let's let him explain. Okay, I mean, like, when I got the brisket last week, it was the untrimmed kind, but it only had. It was almost as nice as already trimmed up, but I got to pay for untrimmed, which was really nice. So, I don't know. It came out weird. I'm sorry.
Simple. I first started with a good amount of salt, and since this is going to be a birria brisket, I'm going to go ahead and season it with my rub as well. This rub is good in everything, but once the brisket was fully seasoned, the next thing to do is to go ahead and put some smoke on it. So outside I went to my smoker. I set the temperature at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Threw the brisket in there.
For how many hours? Like 14?
After about 3 hours,
3? Okay, that's not bad.
Like. It produced a beautiful golden color. We're also
totally
starting to
radical.
get a little bit of bark in the edges. However, that bark will produce an incredible flavor. Talking about that, the next thing to do is to go ahead and finish the cook. So I went ahead and threw in an incredible amount of...
Now see, here he's making it, but usually, like, the ones we watch, they're comparing and they're, like, taste testing stuff. This will be nice.
Of birria marinade. Now this marinade is fantastic and it is easy to make. The most important ingredient is this, Guajiro dried chilies. Now I like to go ahead and remove the seeds. I feel like in the end it just gives you a better result. Another chili I like to use is this one right here.
I leave the seeds in.
It just produces
I've done it both ways.
Flavor. Again, it is optional
I like
to
it with
remove
the seeds.
But if you have time, definitely do it. And since the chilies are dried, we
You're
gotta bring
baby
it back to
Guga.
life. For that, we just gotta dunk it into boiling water. As soon as it
See,
comes up to boil,
there's still
give it
seeds
about
in there.
2 minutes and it's ready. To finish it up, the marinade, we just gotta use our blender. So I went ahead and threw in a good amount of tomatoes, followed by...
Yeah, he removes the seeds. Can we cancel Guga? He says remove the seeds. He means remove all the extra loose ones because they're probably going to be because that was dry. Here, let me show you. See how he shook them out? He didn't like take them out with... Wait, where is it? He just shook it out. I can see that. Like, those are going to be so dry, they're going to get stuck in your teeth and stuff. But then when you go to the... But why he says that, I don't know. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, see all those seeds in there? He didn't take all the seeds out. Cancel Google. Wow, Kenny, wow. Yeah.
It into boiling water. As soon as it comes up to boil, give it about 2 minutes and it's ready. To finish it up the marinade, we just gotta use our blender. So I went ahead and threw in a good amount of tomatoes, followed by white onion, all of that chili we just rehydrated, and a little bit of that water we
See, there's
just
still
used
seeds.
as well. Then you want to add a good
But yeah,
amount of
I don't
salt,
remove the
garlic powder,
seeds.
a tiny bit of cinnamon, brown sugar, one chicken
Especially
bouillon, and to
if
wrap
it's
it up,
fresh.
lime juice. Now all there's left to do is to blend everything on high because the marinade is done. And I promise
Nom,
you
nom, nom,
one
nom,
thing,
nom, nom.
this is delicious with any meat. Just imagine having it with that incredible brisket. Because once I combined both together, into the oven it went at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 hours.
Yep.
As the time was up, I took it out and take a look at this. Now the next thing to do is to go ahead and transfer it to a cutting board. And this is my first birria brisket. And I gotta say, she is a beauty. However, it is piping hot, so I'm gonna let it rest for about 1 hour. Now don't forget about the
So you had over 5 hours of cooking there so far. For the record. Split up by... Why would we cancel Guga? Guga's good. We like Guga.
consomme sauce that was left behind. This is where all the flavor is at. It is so good that you don't even need the brisket.
I'll tell you a secret about Guga. He removed the seeds, I know. But from those dried ones, trust me. I get it. I don't do it, but I do get it. And he doesn't share. He shares. Hedges, you said this already. Hedges' dream is to have Guga make her steak. That's her one of her secret dreams. Don't tell anybody.
All you really need is a little bit of tortilla and that's it. Talking about that, after 1 hour it was time to slice the brisket.
Yeah.
And when I did, oh
Look
man,
at that.
it is a waterfall of juice. Now even though it rested for about 1 hour, it is still hot. And I cannot wait to find out how the slices of brisket are gonna taste. Especially from the point which is the fattier part. I mean, take a look at this. It has to be delicious.
You
Now, for
literally
me, I
told us
decided
3
to do
times.
something else. I first cut
I'm
everything
sorry.
into small slices. And as I was doing so, I said, you know what? Let's cut it in even smaller pieces. So I chopped everything up, took out my cleaver, and actually finely diced everything. Because there's one thing that birria is
Because it is
fantastic
spicy,
for, and that
Kenny.
is tacos.
I don't
There
see
are two
anything
different
super
ways to do it.
spicy.
The first one,
Guajillas
I
are not
threw in a little
spicy.
bit of consomme sauce right on the bottom. Then immediately put in my corn tortilla. Now I like to use Oaxaca cheese. It is a Mexican
Yeah,
cheese.
Oaxaca
that is
cheese
very
is
similar
good,
to
but the
mozzarella.
corn
However, I feel
tortillas,
like it's a little bit
I like,
creamier.
if I
you
do
cannot
corn
find
tortillas,
it,
I prefer the
mozzarella
white.
will work just fine. Because once I added the cheese, I went ahead and put a good amount of the brisket right on top. If the taco is getting stuck,
I
I
feel
like
like
to
the
use a
yellow
scraper,
corn has a
then
little too
slowly
much
fold
flavor. I
everything
want the
together.
flavor of
To
the other
finish up
stuff.
this taco, I just add a good amount of that birria marinade right on top. Come on now. This is incredible. But let me show you a second version. To make them
No
even
hedgehog
crispier, I
secret.
went ahead and added some bacon fat on the bottom. Then threw in my tortilla and started to fry it up.
That's
Next,
how you
throw
do
in
it.
some Oaxaca cheese, followed by that beautiful brisket. And instead of the sauce going on the outside to make the tortilla soggy, I like to put it in the inside to make the tortilla super crunchy. So it is up to you whichever way you decide. Regardless of which way you make it, it is going to be fantastic. Because now I say it is enough talking and it is time to try this incredible
I don't know that I would
birria
want the
brisket.
bacon
So
fat.
let's
Why
do
not
it.
use
Oh man, I cannot wait
from
to
the
take a
beef?
bite out of this delicious birria brisket.
Alright, I'm sorry. That is so loud. Is it really... Is the sound balance okay? Because I put it up for night, but I'm wondering if we go just a teensy. There. So we're up from where we were, but not as much. I'm an inside type of person. You like it all on the inside? Yeah, I get that. If you're gonna have it, well, no, because Nighthead said it was too quiet. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm like, why put it in a lovely little tortilla and then put all the stuff on the outside? Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of like how Morgan & Morgan can't wait to take a bite out of unjust insurance companies.
Oh my
People every single day
gosh.
get them. In fact, they get 3 million calls every year to take this auto accident claim, 150,000. And the best part is that the fee is absolutely free. So you can check out America's largest little feast today at For the People. Get right back to it. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful little feast.
Anjo, he doesn't like green. He tastes green immediately. He's the only one other than Hedge I've ever known who can do that. You can taste something and it's all ground up and you don't see it and you don't know it. He's like, it's green. So he's kind of a super taster. Okay,
Today,
Tomas.
I gotta say, everybody, I had a lot more, but I have savages in the house, and they just attacked everything. That's all that's left from a brisket, by the way. So this is a little experiment.
I can taste greens. There you
all
go.
love birria.
Oh, birria brisket.
Isn't that normal?
That sounds very unique.
Okay, I will show you the video that this came out the most obvious. And maybe it is normal. I think it's normal for spectrumy people.
I'm looking
Hold
forward
on.
to trying it.
Okay, enough talking. So here's the deal. We have brisket, and then we...
Well, she will eat avocado, but and spring onions. So she's come a long way. That's the green, and leaves of butter lettuce sometimes.
We have a little birria taco, okay? So
If they're wrapped around meat.
the birria taco, everybody, there's two ways to do it. If you don't put the sauce on the top, it's crispy.
Yeah, I
If
think
you
inside's
dunk
better.
it on the sauce and you cook it with the sauce, you gotta serve it right away. And we gotta get ready for the table. That's why these are like this. Enough talking, let's give it a go. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Which one you guys wanna start first, brisket or this one?
Brisket. That way we know what's going on.
Okay, let's do it. I agree. Let's go for the brisket. You're making a mess already?
The video hasn't even started yet.
Boom. Roasted.
I've done a lot of experiment with the briskets, but I have no
Dang,
idea
avocado
how this one is
toast.
gonna taste, everybody.
Why
Let's
waste
find
the
out right now.
lovely
Enough
avocado with
talking.
toast?
Cheers.
They like poppers. Oh, well, Artie likes pepper poppers more. But I'm not, usually people use jalapeno. I'm going to be honest, I'm not fond of jalapeno. And Hedge isn't as much either. But I like spicy for sure.
Whoa.
Good.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Whoa. I've said this many times.
But he doesn't like
Birria sauce
spicy.
will
It's not
save
going to be
any meat.
spicy.
Extremely tender as well.
I got one word for this brisket, and that is incredible. Really, really delicious brisket. Completely different than any brisket we've...
It's a joke about millennials. Imagine being normal and then saying it's for my spectrumy people. I'm sorry. I live in a very strange world, okay? I literally am the only person in the house that's quote unquote neurotypical, and I just go with the flow. I love them with all my heart. But they hear things and see things like Atlas gets such horrible headaches just from the sound of the electricity in the walls. When he was little, yes, I've actually been tested extensively because the doctors kept being like, there's no way they're all that strongly spectrum and you're not. Yeah, they kept checking because I'm like, sure, maybe I have to be. No, it's just God has a sense of humor. I tell you what. But like when he was a baby, the only way he would sleep sometimes, I would literally turn off the breaker just so he could sleep because the electricity was so... Age gap too hard to notice? What do you mean? I don't understand. Get it from their dad? Possibly. I mean, he was ADHD. The cast controls the powers. Night. He was diagnosed ADHD, but as he put it, there couldn't possibly be spectrumy people in his family because they aren't made that way. And I'll leave it at that. The cats control the powers. Night. All right, here we go. Tasting. We gotta see the taste.
I've ever tried because there's not much of a bark. That birria sauce really like takes over the bark, so instead of having it be nice and dry, it's actually wet. So it gives a completely different mouthfeel to a normal brisket, but it's very flavorful.
It makes it feel like it is more juicy.
Yeah, let's try dunking it on the sauce over here and you guys let me know.
How much dunkage? A lot of dunkage?
Leo, as long as you don't make the table dirty, you can dunk as much as you want, my friend.
Emotional.
Huh? Odd question to need to answer. Is he dead or dead to you? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. The kids have publicly said when asked, and I've agreed to go by how they've said it, he went for milk over a decade ago. Yeah, so Needless to say, as far as I know, he's alive. But if he wasn't, I wouldn't know. No, I don't know how I would know. Anyway, let's move on. That's a little more. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, damn it! With the sauce. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That's not just my information to share, so I'm not gonna go there.
Wow!
That is amazing, everybody.
That is
Yum,
how
nom,
that
nom, nom,
tastes,
nom.
all right? That is incredible.
Oh! He doesn't like it.
I was going to put it in my mouth, and literally a drop of the sauce just fell right on the table. I cleaned it. Okay, it's not that bad.
So
That said, I do suspect that my grandfather was totally Asperger's. Save it for a drink stream. I don't drink like that, Kenny. Oh my heavens to Betsy.
kept my table clean.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Here, Leo, I knew I was going to have to let you borrow that, but there you go. By itself, it's ridiculously good. But when you dunk it in the birria sauce, it gives it even more flavor and even more oomph.
And if there is any type of dryness, it
No,
goes
that's
away.
gone.
I think
It
the
looks
birria
really
marinade
nice.
pairs so well with the actual brisket because the savory richness of the brisket gets combated by the depth and slight sweetness of the birria. I think they pair together really well, and it's just overall just a really delicious brisket.
Gotta say, Leo, those were some big words.
Yeah, he likes the big ones.
Two things you can count on me for. That's big words and getting a table dirty.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, enough. I want to try the birria tacos.
He's a Canadian. What can you do? I said no need to answer for a reason. White man doesn't like brisket. Cancel him. And here I was thinking about Artaku making the most dramatic Black Widow's dress for your model. Oh, that'd be cool. Kenny, are you from 2016? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's Canadian. They're both the Florida. He's Brazilian, actually. Anyway, let's keep going.
Can we go for it, please? And it's also, it's a little
Nom,
crispy,
nom,
okay?
nom.
Dunk it as much as you want or as little as you want, and we're going to give this a go. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared for you.
That looks really good.
Let's give it a go right now. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Who knows?
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
He was watching a video where Tom McDonald was talking about Clinton in the White House and said, "Oh, is this from the 70s? You're fine, Kenny." I'm like, he was president in the 90s. Tomas is just learning about the world. Be good.
All those beautiful birria brisket flavors. You have it wrapped in a nice crunchy tortilla. There's a nice gooey cheese inside.
That looks so freaking good.
Delicious.
Not like them bowls.
This is like literally the
It does
perfect
look good.
like, meat lover taco.
It is so delicious, everybody. Meat, cheese, and birria sauce.
But
I
I
really
don't-
love how all of the birria, the sauce.
Okay, I don't think I would want the bacon to be how you fried it on the outside. I think I would want some of that fat from the brisket that you cut off in the beginning, render down, and cook it in that. So you have like all that flavor. I know, I'm just thinking about things. Okay, it's cool.
The cheese, it's all like so closely packed. It's almost like you get a more flavorful bite when it's in this taco form.
Yeah, 100% agree. Which one you like better, brisket or taco?
I'm gonna go taco.
I'm gonna go brisket and taco. They're both amazing.
I'm gonna go with both, everybody. You're gonna do both anyway. Just have some separate, and then you have the other ones right there because this is delicious.
I know, I'm
Probably
just
one of the
thinking
best
about
ways
things.
to have brisket. Highly recommend. Do it. You will not regret it. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything's always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye. And you didn't make that much of a mess. Congratulations, Leonardus.
I know.
Wow, just one drop?
One drop.
One drop.
That's it. And that wasn't even my fault.
All right, here we go.
Extra juicy. But the next one we're making is going to be even juicier. And this one is just totally insane. Using
Okay, how am I partway through this? No, this isn't the right one. I haven't watched it. This is the one.
Welcome back to Sufita Everything, guys. This video is sponsored by Audible, and you guys asked for this one.
They did look very nice. Well, he didn't know what brisket was. I figured that was the best way to show, but this is what I'm talking about with the green. This will show it.
This one is 100% all for you.
After surprising results with compound butter number 1, you guys asked me to do compound butter number 2. And you have suggested some wild things. And today, for you guys, I'm going to make it happen.
I'll do some skipping because he does a lot of nice cinematography, but 17 minutes is ridiculous because we're just reacting.
In order to have
You can go watch on your own if you want the whole thing because it is a good video. It's a good video.
consistency with the meat, I am cutting the steaks out of one piece. I got this cut from Riviera Cattle Company. And in case you are wondering, these are prime grade. I always recommend buying meat in bulk. That way you can cut it out yourself and save a lot more money. As you can see, these are the steaks I'm going to be using for
a lamp? That middle one looked like a canned ham. Oh, no, no, no. Actually, now what he does more than anything is Wagyu. He does lots of Wagyu stuff. This is prime for, yeah. This was longer ago. He couldn't afford Wagyu as often.
Let's experiment today. They look awesome. But now let's get to our contenders, and the first one is Arby's. To be a little bit more specific, this is Arby's Smoked House Brisket. And then in the inside includes quite a few interesting things. Besides the smoked brisket, they have crispy onions, barbecue sauce, mayo, and a wonderful bakery-style bun. That's everything that is included in this burger. Now if I use the whole burger, it's going to be a little bit too much, so I am cutting it in half, and we're only using half.
I do think if I'm going to speed it up, maybe the closed caption.
For every single one of them. When I cut the cross section, you can really see all the layers in between. And it smells wonderful, so this is looking promising. Our second contender comes from Burger King, and it's a Whopper sandwich. I would say it's pretty much the most popular sandwich in Burger King. And here's what's inside. We have lettuce, tomatoes, mayo, ketchup, onions, pickles, and a burger patty. I was in the assumption that they had bacon, but I was wrong. But also, let's not forget the wonderful bun. The next one is from Taco Bell, and this is the Burrito Supreme. I gotta be honest, once I opened it up, it did not look very appetizing. We got ground beef, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, beans, and obviously a soft tortilla. When I do the cross section, it looks much better than it did before.
Yeah.
Our last contender comes from Wendy's. It was wonderful to see do not microwave. That's awesome. When I quickly opened it up, this is what we got. I had a little hard time because the cheese was stuck to the patty and the buns were stuck to the cheese. So it was not coming out. It needed a little extra help. There you go. After opening it up, we can clearly see the bacon, the cheese, 2 ground beef patties, and we can tell that we have ketchup and mayo, and obviously the hamburger bun. Once I did the cross sections, here's what we got. This was the only one.
Now you guys understand what he's getting ready to do? He's gonna turn them into compound butter.
That had the meat kind of medium rare. I think Wendy's know what they're doing. But
Yep.
now that we have all our contenders ready and we have half section of all of them, this is how it's gonna work. I'm adding 1/2 of each one of them and grinding them as best as I can. Once I finish grinding, this is what they look like. Right after, I added an entire stick of butter in each one of them and grinded up some more. Once that was done, my compound butters were ready. The next step is pretty straightforward. All we have to do is close up the pinch paper and put them on the refrigerator to firm up.
Tomas, I did this one for you. I thought this might get your attention.
For my steaks, I kept it pretty simple. I seasoned them with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I did not want any other seasoning to contradict the compound butters that we're testing out. Once that was done, I quickly bagged them up and they were ready. I'm cooking all these beautiful steaks at 131 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. We have our wonderful steaks cooking, and now it is sponsor time. If you guys are unfamiliar with Audible, they have the largest audiobook section, 100, 500 to get that deal. Enough talking, we hungry, huh, Mama? So hungry. Let's do it.
Well, it's because this was a challenge. Like, basically, he reached a certain part on his channel and he let people vote kind of or talk about what they wanted him to do. And they wanted him to turn fast food into compound butter. And so he made a theme of it. So he did Arby's, Burger King, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. There's one where he does McDonald's, Burger King, and Arby's, I thought. So that's what I thought I was clicking. I don't know. Subi always makes meat look weird. Well, he fixes it. Don't you worry. That's ugly.
They smell so wonderful, everybody. But like always, I gotta pat it dry so we can get a wonderful sear. As you can see, we already have our beautiful butters ready. You guys know what these are. I'm super excited for them.
That's butter?
That's butter, Mama. Are you ready?
Okay.
Compound butter.
It's not saying mama, you say mama. That's his cousin.
That, huh, Mama? Oh, yeah. Now you just made your day a lot better.
Are we gonna have a Big Mac in there again?
I don't think so. I think these are just normal. Oh. Yeah, nothing for you to get excited about.
Nothing to get excited.
But guys, like not like always. Ooh, check this out, Mama. It is raining, but you gotta always adapt. Huh? It is what it is. So here's my recommendation when it's a rainy day like this and you want to do something indoors. The heat gun is absolutely perfect for this kind of scenario.
Yeah, this isn't the one I was thinking about.
I forgot it at home. I didn't expect. It's Miami. It's not supposed to be rainy, Mama, right? So the heat gun is perfect for this.
Nah. So apparently he did this more than once. This isn't the one I wanted. I could skip to the end, but I was looking for the one that had Anjo. And this one's Momao, who's very fun and funny. Here, I'm going to press play, and I'm going to see if I can find the other one.
But I don't have it with me today, so we're going to have to get creative. We're just going to try not to get wet. All right, Mama?
Yeah, there's no way he wasn't going to do it.
I don't have two. I know they don't look that good right now, but watch this.
Oh, crap. His music is going to get me copy claimed. Here, let's just watch it this way. Do. Yeah, but can't taste green. That's not it's not the taste green one I wanted. Maybe I need to specifically look up. Because otherwise Twitch will cut all my sound. So I had to cut this music because I'm afraid it's going to trigger Twitch. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Everybody, we have our beautiful steaks here. Are you ready to try it, Ninja?
Man, the smell is amazing.
We have 4 different steaks, 4 different opinions. I want to know which one is best. Are you ready?
What is it?
Surprise. Look, this is not my idea. All right?
Oh,
this
that's
is
bad then.
their idea.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do it.
As the next one is even more insane. The first thing
This
we
is
need
not
is
it.
butter, thyme, and garlic. Now the next thing I wanted to do is to make a compound butter. To add even more flavor to the wonderful butter, I used my rub. This just produces even more flavor.
Yeah, that's
all
why
you
it
gotta do
was-
is mix it well and your compound butter is ready. We're gonna, as now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to eat. So let's do it. All right, everybody. Here we got our beautiful burgers today, gentlemen. Are you guys hungry?
You know what this is a burger video.
I don't know if
favorite
this is
kinds of
it or
videos.
not.
Well, Google, I got one problem with you. How come you're the only one with 3 full burgers?
Trust me, on today's video, you might actually thank me later.
It's gonna be bad?
I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be too good, but I'm actually doing it for your health.
What about your health?
Well, you know me, listen, enough talking. I want your honest opinion. Let me know. We're gonna start in this direction. Please dig in, gentlemen. Now I want you to do a little squeeze and tell me how
Yeah, I
juicy
think this
that
is wrong.
burger is. Oh boy, have mercy. That might be a little bit of butter in there, everybody. Just a tiny bit. Enough talking. Let's try this burger. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Burger heaven right here. Oh, man.
This is extremely creamy. Like, there's some sort of cream texture in this.
I wonder why.
There's a unique savoriness, almost like buttery quality to this. Tangy because of the burger sauce, fluffy bread, nice, beautiful beef. I can eat burgers all day long, guys.
Whenever you're eating a burger, you're not eating it to be healthy. So if it's not going to be healthy, everybody, you got to go all out.
All out is the right word because guess what?
There it
big
is.
Boy, there's not a smash
No,
burger
that's
here.
not it
Not
either.
a smash burger at all.
And I can tell you really worked hard on this Maillard reaction because that crispy edges of this burger are divine.
Absolutely delicious. Do we all agree?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and go for the
Let's
next
see.
one, all right? They're all using the same exact ingredients, by the way, but it's a completely different technique. I'm curious to find out how it's gonna taste. So now I...
Hello. Hey, you. No, it's 9:20. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Tomas didn't know what a brisket was. That's yeah. All right. I might have to do that next time. Meow. Yes, meow. I can't find it. That's starting to really bug me. He literally took a Big Mac and blended it up and made it compound butter. That's where he copied the burger. These are butter burgers, period. These are the compound butters, but not the one I'm talking. This one. But that's not him. I like his 100 years of food ones too. Those are kind of cool. I had thought of a defense in Australia. At least they have different cuts of meat. Well, we have lots of different cuts of meat. He has favorites he works with. It's because I looked up something specific that I didn't get as much variety. He's got like 3 channels. He's got Guga Foods. He's got... Mostly I'm seeing people react to it. I don't know. That's annoying me. I'd know it if I saw it, but somehow I'm not.
As the next one is even more insane. The first thing we need is butter, thyme, and garlic. Now the next thing I wanted to do is to make a compound butter. To add even more flavor to the wonderful butter,
Melted with confit garlic butter.
Damn, that sounds so good.
Yeah, that was a
All that
good
being
one.
said, live.
But, I mean, I don't have time to watch the whole thing right now. But they also have different cuts in Ireland and different cuts in England. Well, that's one of the things he was talking about in a video in the last month. Was the fact that people would go in and they'd be like, oh, that looks so good. And they want to know. And so he started explaining what some of the cuts are called in different places. Not getting it that easily. But he started talking about what the different cuts are called in different places so that if you want them where you are. So night is Australia. Me, yeah, you teach me. Wait, what? They have different cuts of meat, subi, everything. They also have different cuts of Ireland and different, yes, and not getting it that dang. Okay. Anyway, I mean, we could do funny food stuff, I guess, next time if you want. I liked doing all the comedians, even if you guys don't agree with me on everything that's funny. That's part of what's fun. Norm Macdonald. I love Norm Macdonald. I couldn't find a good clip of him. I would have to look. Yeah, I need to end the stream. It's way past when I thought. I shouldn't have even started the Guga. I thought I looked at my phone for the time, but apparently I did a bad job. Oh my gosh, this was super cool. It's time. I know. It's time. It's time. It's time to say goodbye. Tomorrow is Minecraft day, I guess. I tried to explore earlier in the week. It went really, really badly. Stop procrastinating. Okay, Tomas. All right, let's make sure nobody feels left out. Goodbye, Night and Tomas and Kenny if he's listening from somewhere, and Dwagon if he comes back and catches the end in whatever. I found a beehive. Did I? Yes, I did. I found the beehives. Well, I had found them. I set it up to start getting honey. All right, guys. You have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.